21, Lydia Andrews, her third, team fifth. Cougar foul, number 10, Sydney Freeman, her third, team sixth. Oakhill foul, 33, Adriana Trexler, her second, team fifth. Rebound bucket.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Jordan & Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan & Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535. Good evening and welcome to Linton Minor Volleyball as the Miners on the road tonight up against a great Sullivan High School volleyball team. We'll start out as normal with the junior varsity contest and then the varsity contest to follow. Joining me, Kevin Rader, is Heather Rader. Heather, I'll turn it over to you. Go ahead. Well, keep going.
Hello to everyone who is joining us tonight on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network as well as YouTube, and we are on Facebook Live this evening, so that was kind of not expected, but we do have a secure connection to be able to do that, and we want obviously to be able to give everyone your choice of preference. We are currently in the Jordan & Vaught Insurance pregame show, and Jordan & Vaught Insurance has 80 years of experienced coverage. when you call Ross, Cindy, Rita, and Layton at Jordan Vaught Insurance in Bloomfield. So whether you're looking for home, auto, or life insurance coverage, they're going to make sure you're covered if you call them at 812-384-3535 today. We will be joined, as you see in the upper left-hand corner, we will be joined by color announcer Alicia Cornelius here a little bit later in tonight's broadcast as well, and we're excited to welcome her to the announcer's table. We also want to mention that tonight's set sponsor is Tim and Joan Warwick of Linton, as well as our replay sponsor, which is Greene County Vision Center. Give them a call, as they are a local family-owned business located on Highway 54 in Linton. They have been providing quality eye care, glasses, contact lenses, and treating their patients like family since 2005. So be sure to give them a call or stop in there across from Linton Humphreys Park. Also tonight, we'd like to say thank you to our scoreboard sponsor, which is Linton Cycle Sales. They are the Southern Indiana's most preferred power sports dealer since 1973, proudly serving the community for over 50 years. Dane and his staff offer sales, service, and parts, so come and see them for the best deals in the area today. A sponsor, as always, is Key Associates of Linton, serving Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years. They've been helping generations of clients buy and sell homes. So whether you're looking to buy your dream home, your next investment, or sell your home to enter into the next chapter of your life, Allie Walton Jackson, Mary Beth Gerald, and Audrey Sparks of Key Associates are there for you every step of the way, as they are your key to the very best. Walton Funeral Services serves as our block sponsor, and from one generation to the next and one family to another, Todd and Cindy Walton of Walton Funeral Service are proud of their funeral home's heritage. They're dedicated, professional, and compassionate people that service their families and have been there for this community for over a century. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. Also, we want to tell you to stay tuned to the Tech Shack of Linton post-game show. Boost your signal with antennas from Tech Shack in Linton. Whether it's your CB or your TV, your phone or your home, they've got the parts and accessories to keep you covered and connected. So this isn't your daddy's shack. So keep tuned to our post game, because Coach Scott Vanderkolk will be joining us in the booth, as he always does. We also want to say that tonight, in between games, between the junior varsity and the varsity matchup, will be the 24th annual Sullivan Lady Arrows King of the Court night. And this idea for King of the Court started back in 2001, when at the time Coach Judy Badger and her family were given the news that her granddaughter Addison was born with leukemia. After her diagnosis, Addison was immediately transferred to Riley's Children's Hospital to begin treatment and battle against cancer. Judy introduced the idea of King of the Court to help raise money for Riley Children's Hospital in their fight against childhood cancer. This year, the Sullivan Volleyball team has decided to share the funds from this fundraiser to support 2 local foundations that help children and their families during their fight against cancer, as well as helping Lily Holmes in her fight against osteosarcoma. And so we're going to be hearing all of that to a little bit later. We will carry that in its entirety. Prior to tonight, Sullivan's high school volleyball team has raised $90,000 since starting the King of the Court campaign. Throughout the years, the donations have helped children find happiness and joy in their time of need. Thank you all for supporting the event. Please continue to support programs and organizations like Riley Children's Hospital, Maddie's Hope Foundation, and the Angie Melkert Scholarship to help support children and their families during their journeys in battling illnesses. There are still many fights and battles to be won, but thanks to all of you, we can help make a difference for these patients and their families. So we're going to take a quick time out to hear from a couple of our Minor Pride sponsors, and we'll be back in just a moment. This is a live stream production of Rader Media Sports.
Hello there, I'm Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets. Are you a first-time home buyer and you just don't know where to start? Perhaps you're looking to downsize and you need to list a property and get top dollar. In any of those situations, you need a professional agent on your side. I have successfully opened doors for clients for over the last 4 years, and it is a complete pleasure of mine to be able to help them end one chapter and begin a new one. Navigating the real estate market can be complex, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be. Let me help you understand the housing market, and let's negotiate the best deal. So together, let's open a new door and close it with Corey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again here to Sullivan High School, where we're getting set for, well, a rivalry that really doesn't even need any introduction, Heather.
It does not, and I know that whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it is volleyball, obviously, we know tonight the tennis sectionals are happening there at Linton-Stockton High School. And Sullivan is actually facing White River Valley. That began at 5 o'clock. Also, Linton is in play as well against Bloomfield. The winners of those two games will advance to tomorrow's championship, and whoever wins tomorrow evening will advance to next week's regionals. So we are very excited to see who will come out of that sectional at Linton-Stockton High School that's happening tonight and tomorrow. We obviously want to keep the family and the friends and the community members of Officer Jim Gadberry in our thoughts and our prayers as tomorrow night begins his memorial service and then visitation, and then it obviously goes into Wednesday as well. And he worked at Jasonville for a number of times as the police chief, and then he started in the school resource officer kind of realm here, and then went to Shacamac, and then ended up obviously at Linton-Stockton. So, we are holding his family and his fiance as well as a number of officers in this community and beyond in our thoughts and prayers. And we are running one camera tonight. As mentioned, Alicia will be joining us here after a while. We should say that here in just a couple of weeks, the 2A Sectional 47 will be right here at Sullivan High School. That draw will come out this Sunday, October the 5th. That's happening in the evening, and as soon as we know who will face who when, we will share all of that information out. We will apply for the rights to cover the volleyball. No one is ever guaranteed coverage. We always like to mention that it's not a guarantee. So we do apply for rights, pay the rights, and then sit back and wait to find out if we are granted those rights. And then lots of work can begin on our end getting everything ready.
And, of course, we're excited for that, but it really just seems like the season just got underway. However, for Linton, at least for the varsity, this will be the 24th game of the year. And same as Sullivan, it'll be the 24th game of the year for Sullivan as well. If you look at just the varsity records, Linton coming in at 18-6, Sullivan coming in at 19-5. There are some disparities, some real differences when it comes to statistics between these two teams. And we'll be looking at those a little bit later when we do the varsity Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame once the completion of the junior varsity contest match is over.
And also keep in mind that the king of the court will happen between the JV and the pregame, and we will carry that in its entirety. I've got all of the information ready to go and fonted on the screen, so as the members of the court walk across the court, they will be escorted by some of the volleyball players, and you'll be able to see those names on the screen and be able to see all of that. So just keep that in mind that we will be sharing that in our entirety. In front of us, down at the scorer's table, you'll see Assistant Athletic Director Mike Wallace. He is on duty tonight as Zach Wickesnack is currently over at the tennis sectionals. Vance Edmondson, which is the high school girls basketball coach, will serve as PA. And then you see walking there Clarence Johnson, who is a member of the, looks like, scoreboard staff. So you'll notice all of the girls, the volleyball players, are wearing shirts that say "Dig for a Cure." Today, which is September the 30th, is the last day of Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And I know that this is a game that they have on their calendars each year, the very last game that Sullivan hosts to raise the money with the King of the Court. So it's nice to see both teams wearing the shirts. We obviously know that Thursday night we'll be right back at Linton-Stockton for the second day of October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and that's Linton's Dig Pink Night. So you'll see lots of pink in the gym. We encourage you to wear pink to the game. They will do a remembrance of those that lost the fight with breast cancer, and they will honor those that have won the fight against breast cancer. There will also be a number of silent auctions that you can bid on. There's a number of other special things that will be happening during that game on Thursday night, and we'll bring that to you.
And so the clock is now running. The Miners are taking the first warm-up, and then they'll be followed by the hosts here from Sullivan. It's always interesting for you, Heather, coming over here, because now you have worked really at both these two schools.
I have, and it's nice to be able to see a number of these members of the Sullivan School Administration and obviously the athletic department, and they've just always been so kind and welcoming to both you and I, Kevin, and we're excited to be able to be here. We should mention that Caitlin Clothier, which is the JV coach, actually played for Coach Scott Vanderkook during her senior season in 2016. So it's kind of interesting to see her on the other side as a Sullivan. And then her sister, Cassidy, is obviously the varsity coach. So,
and is her sister from Linton then as well, but just was before Scott?
Yes, yes. So they welcomed us with open arms tonight. They've provided us a little bit of information so we can get everything ready for these festivities in between. It's kind of hard to think when you talk about the 24th game. I'm not sure how many of those we have covered. I think we've been blocked from 5 of them. So I think this is our 19th volleyball broadcast of the season.
And that doesn't count the fact that many of those were 2 games.
Correct.
2 matches, I'm sorry,
Correct.
JV and varsity.
So we're probably
very few were just varsity only.
So I think we've covered, if I calculated correctly today, because one was only a varsity, we've actually done 35 matches, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it really is.
We also should mention, too, that obviously Thursday night is Dig Pink night. Friday night we'll have the Miners traveling to North Knox for the football game, Week 7. And so we will be on air at 6 p.m. for a pregame with a 7 o'clock kickoff. You want to keep that in mind because the last 2 weeks have been 7:30. Then on Monday night we travel to Bloomfield for another SWIAC matchup as the Linton-Stockton Miners face the Bloomfield Cardinals. And then on Wednesday evening, Terre Haute North comes to Linton. We will be there, obviously. And then senior night for Linton-Stockton is on Thursday, October the 9th against Mitchell. So we have four regular season games to go, all of which will include a JV game. And then obviously sectionals after that. So it's kind of hard to believe it's went this quick, Kevin.
Yeah, it really is. We should talk a little bit about the last match that I know that we were unable to do. And that's in, was it Evansville?
Evansville North.
Which the Miners lost, I think it's 3-1.
Correct.
But I did talk to Scott a little bit about that, and he said that they really, as a team, were not hitting on all cylinders that night or that day. So he's hoping, obviously, they can get back in the groove tonight.
I know that ahead of that game, they knew it was going to be a tough fight.
Evansville was unbeaten at 20-0 going into that match.
And we wanted to cover that game, but again, we were blocked from coverage, so we were not able. But you and I had the opportunity to watch a little bit of that, and I was impressed with their fight. They came back from a deficit a couple different times of single digits and came back, and it was kind of close there. But all eyes are on this matchup tonight. And again,
He did talk a little bit about Ella Norris because he said at one point, and you and I noticed this, I think she served 11 straight times in that second set to allow them to blow Evansville out in the second set, but they just were not able to continue that. But that's interesting that Ella can get on that kind of a roll against that kind of competition.
Well, remember I told you as we were watching that she was having a heck of a game, and she was digging, and, a lot of those girls just didn't want to give that up, and I was very pleased to see that they won the second set, but unfortunately it just didn't go the Miners' way. But tonight you got two schools within about a 10 to 15 mile radius that have been county rivalries that are coming together tonight to dig for a cure, and I think this is fantastic to read that this is the 24th year for this, and fortunate enough that this game fell on the Linton game night, and obviously then we switch gears and go into Breast Cancer Awareness Month on Thursday. I know that a lot of the parents have been working really hard behind the scenes to get things ready for Thursday night with a number of silent auction items. Our Minor Pride sponsor, Linton Sporting Goods, has been working on shirts that people were able to order that supported both teams, and so that was really nice. And then obviously there's been a Chick-fil-A fundraiser, so that was to raise funds for the athletic department, so I'm anxious to see how that's going to work out for Thursday night. Just a lot of things happening, and we should mention, as you're seeing in the bottom crawl, that the athletic department not only has the Chick-fil-A fundraiser on Thursday evening, but on Saturday at the fire department from 8 to 11 they're having a pancake, biscuits and gravy fundraiser. So you can come, you can purchase your tickets ahead of time, or you can just show up. It's $10, and that is an athletic fundraiser, but a number of the coaches along with a number of the athletes are going to be there, so you're able to visit with those. And then at 1 o'clock in the high school gym, they're having powder buff volleyball, and that's where the ladies will serve as the coaches, and a number of people in the community are going to come together and play some volleyball, which is going to be pretty cool. So we should also mention that there is a college fair on Thursday in the Connection Center for Linton-Stockton. There's 11 colleges and universities that are going to be present, and students can come in during second, third, and fourth hour to meet with those representatives. We have all that information on our website, on our Facebook page, so you can see what colleges will be available. And then one other thing I want to mention that is happening a week from today, and we will be resharing this information, but I want to kind of give you the tip to look for this. This is the Linton-Stockton High School Digital PSAT NMSQT. And this is going to be for sophomores on October the 7th, a week from today, and juniors October the 8th, a week from tomorrow. You need to remember to bring your charged Chromebook and pencil. You may bring an approved calculator. A digital one will be provided. This is a great opportunity for you to practice for the SAT and also earn scholarships. And no cell phones, as always, are permitted. And if you have any questions, you need to reach out to Mrs. Alicia Bridlove for all of that information. But I had the opportunity to talk to Mara about this a couple of weeks ago in the Connection Center, and it's a great opportunity for you to have this practice to take your SAT, so you don't want to miss out. We are going to take a couple of minutes out here to hear from another few of our Minor Pride sponsors, and we'll be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
3 specialty clinics with 3 top-notch providers right here close to home. Greene County General Hospital's Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care are the area's go-tos when it comes to your care. Team Ortho is home to the county's only board-certified orthopedic surgeon, Dr. John Hammerstein. Dr. Matthew Parmenter is a board-certified foot and ankle surgeon with more than 35 years' experience. And board-certified general surgeon Dr. Cam Gabrielson is trained to diagnose a wide range of diseases that may require surgery. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care, the trio you can trust. They're all part of the Greene County General Hospital family. Our family, caring for yours. At Crane Credit Union, you can expect a personalized experience from people committed to your financial well-being. When you visit one of our 18 branches across southern and central Indiana, you will be greeted by our team that is committed to supporting your financial needs, dreams, and possibilities through all the stages of your life. From youth and teen accounts where it pays to get A's, to auto and personal loans that are processed completely within your local branch. Your local staff can assist you with mortgage and home equity needs, and when the time is right, we can help you with your IRA retirement accounts. We will be with you every step of the way. Crane Credit Union, building relationships since 1955. Looking to tackle a new project? Then Heritage Lumber and Supply is your locally owned and operated building material supplier with everything you need for your next professional or DIY project. From interior or exterior building products to windows, doors, metal roofing, and more, we've got you covered. Ready for a kitchen update or looking to build a new home or post-frame building? Our staff can help you from design to construction, and our in-house kitchen designer will work with you to bring your ideas to life. Let us help you through the process at 812-798-1178 or visit us at heritagelumbersupply.com, located behind Walmart in Linton.
Hey, why are you here?
Sports in general is just for anybody.
Good work. First down.
Seeing, girls flag football is pretty awesome.
Now, there are 13 sanctioned states in high school girls flag, and then you add on that it's going to be an Olympic sport at the next Olympics, which is huge. I think it's a really exciting time to jump in and be at the forefront of this.
1, 2, 3.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, and we'd like to welcome to the announcers table Alicia Cornelius. How are you?
I am grand.
Good. Good. So, obviously, big night for the Sullivan Golden Arrows and the Linton-Stockton Miners, who not only have a volleyball game, but they're celebrating the King of the Court, which we're going to show in its entirety in between matches. So,
Did I get nominated?
well, it's for gentlemen.
Oh, darn it.
What is that?
It's for gentlemen.
So
What
Kevin
is?
got nominated.
For what?
The King of the Court.
Oh,
it's
no,
where
no.
They have 2 candidates for each class, freshman through junior, and then they have 4 candidates in the senior class that were nominated, and they go out and they raise funds for cancer research and cancer awareness, and they're giving away some funds to a number of community causes and those in the community that we'll hear more about here a little bit later in tonight's game.
If I get nominated, that's a real senior class. Like senior class. We are just about set here for junior varsity volleyball, and we're certainly tickled to be here on such a great rivalry. As Heather pointed out, it's been over 20 years that they've done this Dig Pink
Childhood cancer awareness. You'll notice all the ladies wearing yellow, which is a symbol of cancer awareness.
But this rivalry goes back much further than that.
24 years.
No, I mean that's the only. That's all they've been meeting in volleyball is 24 years.
No, I'm sure they've met many years before that. But the King of the Court has been a tradition for 24 years here.
Wrigley Goodman is one of the starters for Sullivan, along with Annie Dugan, Kayla Cook, Kendall Harden, Lindley Tracy, Faith Biddle, and Kaylin Dabowski are the ones that are going to. The libero will be Kendall Harden. And for the Miners, look out here and see Olivia Tharp, number 13. Number 14, Chloe King. Number 16, Malia Goodman. Number 10, Addie Walton. Number 17 just coming out is Lainey Carmichael. That's because number 7, Sage Hall, has just gone into the game. So, and then we have number 3, Eleanor Stewart. And that is both lineups here for tonight in the junior varsity game.
We always want to remind you that Linton-Stockton will be represented on the scoreboard in blue. Sullivan will be in golden arrow purple.
And this concludes the Jordan and Vaughn Insurance pregame show, and we're just about set to get underway. Kyla Cook serving for Sullivan. Get this underway. Nice tap down the line. In or out?
That was out.
That was out. Thank you.
Right over the block, just a little wide.
I thought that might have gone down the line.
I'll tell you what, I have a hard time seeing that white line.
I'm with you on that. But I know that's what they have linesmen for, so
That's
just
right.
got to pay attention. There we go. There's a little tip up in the air. Set. Little Barrow's going to play the ball up and over. That's Harden for Sullivan. Now we got a tip going back the other way. Strong swing by number 13, Dabowski.
Be a free ball over by Malia Goodman.
Yep. There we go. Another tap. Oh, got 2 minors almost colliding in the back row. Stewart and also Sage Hall both had their eyes on that one and couldn't connect. 2-0. Sullivan on top. There's a serve, and what a great ace. Key Associates of Linton, ace.
Looks
For
like
number 5, Kyla Cook.
Looks like the JV Miners are running a little bit of a different lineup tonight.
They are. Piper Bland is not here tonight, so they've switched to a different. We'll see. Oh, there's a nice tip back over the net for Sullivan. Makes it now 4-0. They're getting off to a quick start tonight as Cook, again, heading back to serve. The set. Goodman, long. Sullivan JV out to a quick 5-0 blitz tonight. It was served by Harden. Set by the Miners. Great block. Wow. A Walton Funeral Service block at the net for Sullivan, and the Miners have seen enough. They want to talk about this. They're already trailing Sullivan in the junior varsity match, 6-0 in this set number 1. This is Rader Media Sports. Need excavation or septic work that you can count on at Halls LLC? They've been moving earth and installing reliable septic systems for years. From site prep to drainage, driveways, demolition, and full septic installs or repairs, they have the equipment and experience to get the job done right. For residential or commercial jobs, big or small, give Doug or Jared a call at 812-699-0200. You may also visit Halls LLC on Facebook today. Welcome back, and we pick up where we left off. Kyla Cook, the sophomore, number 5, still serving. She's run up 6 consecutive points here, smiling toward the bench as she gets her instructions. And we're just about set to go. What do we got? Something on the floor?
Appears to be a pop lid or water bottle lid.
Yep. There's the serve. Walton up and over.
Great return.
Yeah.
Looks like Linton thought that ball was going to be all the way over the net, and it dropped just short.
Boy, that seems to happen more times than not. But it is 7-0. And I don't mean just to the Miners, but in general. Sage Hall, Walton,
Chloe
King.
Roll over.
Put it back. Walton again. This time it's Chloe King again. And that one might fall. Yes, it finally will. The Miners have finally get on the board at 7-1. And Malia Goodman going back to serve, number 16. Great serve. The set going in the middle, and it hit the net. Going to be a .4.
Looks like they called number, I couldn't tell if they called 13 or 14 in the net for the Miners.
Okay. 8-1, Sullivan. They are just commanding attention early. There's a nice little dink, but oh my, barely out, barely. That white line is hard to see. It was even right in front of me here. But it makes it 9-1. Net serve, ace, second ace for Sullivan in this junior varsity first set.
Those balls that come off the tape of the net are so hard to play.
They really are. Tracy, long.
See if the Miners can use that long ball serve here to their advantage.
Yep, a service error puts Olivia Tharp back at the service line. Great serve. That's an ace. You can say something.
That's my kid.
That was tremendous. First ace for the Miners in this first set. 10-3. Just long.
See, I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, I kind of boxed you in there, didn't I? 11-3 now is the score.
It felt very forceful, Kevin.
14. Jayla Pirtle stepping up for Sullivan to serve. Stewart tried a little tap, tried to get away with it. No dice. Nice, great swing there by number 13, Kaylin Dabowski. On the front line. My, oh my. It's all Sullivan here in the first set. 12-3. Set. Chloe King.
Chloe, nice.
And it's going to fall for the Miners.
Great swing by Chloe.
She steps back to the service line now. Miners trailing by 8 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Going to get it up and over, and they do, thanks to Faith Biddle.
Laney with the slide back there.
Ooh, almost fell, but no dice. Another great swing by Dubowski, but no dice. Chloe King. There's the dig, and they can't get it out of the net. Point Miners, they're trailing 12-5. They got a lot of work to do if they want to come back in this first set. King back again to serve. Good serve by Chloe. Getting it up to the front line. A jousting match won by Sullivan. Eyeball to eyeball at the net. But the winner in that point was Dabowski, Kaylin. Going back now to serve, and it's 13-5 Sullivan. Goodman, Walton, Stewart tried to go cross court at the net. No dice.
Set was a little out, and she was trying to save it, but pulled it
And
a
she
little
was
too much.
way outside the pin. It's 14-5 is our score right now, Sullivan, with the timeout on the floor. This is Rader Media Sports.
Need quality hardwood mulch, compost, tree removal, and or stump grinding? Contact CIS Contracting, doing business as Kramer's Tree Service. They have been locally owned for over 30 years and also specialize in land clearing and development. So if it's an outside job, give them a call at 812-847-7221 today.
Come home to quality with Brock Anderson Construction. Call 812-798-5583 for all of your construction needs. Are you looking for high-speed internet? Give Mike Morin a call at Midwest Satellite. He's offering T-Mobile high-speed internet for $60 a month with debit auto pay. Call Midwest Satellite at 812-847-8848. As always, he says, call Mike. He'll treat you right. 14-5 Sullivan. First set. Serve, great serve. Little jump serve, get things jump started for Sullivan like they need it so far. Play at the
Good
net,
play.
nice dig. Get it out of the net there by the Miners.
Good pass by Malia.
There we go.
Eleanor.
Up play at the net, little tap, no dice. Nice dig there by Goodman. Walton coming cross court to Stewart. No dice. Nice dig
position
again.
there.
Chloe King in the net. Right there, Faith Biddle was there. Might have distracted Chloe just a tad. But either way, it's 15-5 Sullivan. Serve.
There's Eleanor.
There, Eleanor Stewart announcing her presence. She has got a powerful swing.
Absolutely.
We have not seen much of it tonight now until there. Maybe we can get her cooking here a little bit.
Just showed you that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
That's worth a second look, that's for sure. 15-6, going to be a play at the net? No. Here's the set. Coming back, Goodman.
Nice swing.
Was that off the deflection?
Yes.
A point Miners.
Off the hands there at the back side of the court.
Fantastic. 15-7. Stewart back to serve again. Miners showing a little bit of tenacity here at the middle of this first set. Cross court, too far. Malia Goodman got all of it, but it's wide. 16-7 Sullivan. And it looks like going back to serve is going to be Wrigley Goodman. Wrigley is sophomore.
That's number 3, Kinsley Wiltermood.
Are you sure? I have number 3
Wrigley Goodman.
Yeah. Oh, I missed that now. Miners, I think, missed the net there. Oh. Walton down trying to play that ball. Makes it 17-7.
So Wrigley actually is number 2, but she's wearing jersey number 3 tonight.
Oh, my bad.
There's the set.
Free ball over. What do the Miners
Walton.
do here?
Great dig. Great dig by Harden.
Oh.
Little chicken wing total there, or point there with Lindley Tracy, number 7.
Found that middle open spot on the Miners court.
Yep, middle of the donut. 18-7, Miners trailing Sullivan. Goodman serve.
Good serve
Walton with the
receive.
set. Great swing by Goodman, but I think she might have been over the line. Malia got all of it. It's a great swing, but 19-7 now. Sullivan cruising in this first set. Chloe King, Walton, too much height over her, but I think number 11 was in the net. I think Faith Biddle was a little too close there.
It was actually Addie Walton.
It was. Oh, I apologize. Thank you. Goodman. Great dig by Chloe King, but to no avail. 21-7. What a monster first set this has been for the Golden Arrows. They can literally, seemingly do no wrong here in this first set. Here's a nice swing by Carmichael. What are they going to call?
Sullivan in the net. Looks like
All
number
right.
10, number 11.
Yeah, Sometimes when I look and try to read the numbers off the hands, I'm not connecting with the player. I don't see that number always on the court. Walton. Nope, they go to Sage Hall. She hits it in the net. 22-8.
One thing I'll say on the Miners side of the court is playing a different lineup tonight where they're missing somebody always presents a little bit of an issue too.
Kendall Harden with the serve. Ooh, a little indecision there. Tharp came through with it. Going to set in the middle. They go for a little dink. Good dig by Walton and tap by Tharp to keep it alive. That play is out. Good play by the Miners there. Trying to show a little bit of life. Really at this point, just trying to get motivated for the second set. At 22-9. That's a beautiful ace.
That was in Coffin Corner.
It was. Key Associates of Linton. Coffin Corner serve there. Was not touched. Beautiful. 22-10. She'll see if she can duplicate it. And that ace brought to you by Key Associates of Linton.
That'll be a little long.
We're even on aces at 2 apiece so far in this JV match, but the score is anything but even at 23-10. Sullivan. Bella Conover stepping up here, number 8.
Good receive there by Eleanor.
Oh, good save there by Goodman. That one, though, at the net, goes wide to the right. 23-11, Malia Goodman back to serve.
Nice serve.
Good dig.
Off
Really
the hands.
powerful swing there by Tracy. Tip there by Walton. Nope, it's going the wrong way. It's saved by Goodman, and they will get it up and over eventually. Walton with the set. Cross court. Stewart fishes it out of the net. Tharp with a play at the net. 23-12. Miners trailing by 11. Malia Goodman serve.
Great serve.
And a good dig.
Off the hands.
And a great play.
Malia laid out for it, and she was real close.
Kaylin Dubowski with sophomore making the play and putting it up to set point. And going back to serve is Lindley Tracy. Oh boy, in the net. Service error. Set point number 2. Olivia Tharp back to serve. This play at the net.
Roll it over. Eleanor with the roll.
I thought that was going to go out, but they played it. Great play up there by,
nice block.
By number 3, Goodman. As Sullivan keeping it alive, but there is Carmichael for the first time.
It was a great swing by Carmichael right there.
Laney is a real threat at that front net.
She's tall, long arms.
24-14, Tharp serve. Thought that might play to the net. No, the little tap over, and that's going to fall. That makes it 25-14. Sullivan wins first set in this JV match. This is Rader Media Sports. Whether you would like to add emergency lighting, tint your windows, replace old floor mats with WeatherTech floor mats, lift your truck, cover your truck bed, customize your truck bed, or accessorize your vehicle, English Off-Road Line X of Bloomfield has a professionally trained staff to help you make important decisions and make your dreams a reality. Call them in Bloomfield at 812-384-5060 or visit them on the web at www.englishoffroad.com. Locally owned for over 30 years, CAS Contracting DBA Kramer's Tree Service specializes in land clearing and development, including residential tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, vegetation control, compost, seasoned firewood, and quality hardwood mulches. If it's an outside job, call CAS Contracting DBA Kramer's Tree Service at 812-847-7221. If you're looking for a wide selection of quality pre-owned cars, why look any further than Bob Walters Linton Motors? They've been serving Linton since 1954 with a wide variety of vehicles for a wide variety of budgets. Bob Walters also offers a full-service department with ASE-trained technicians who are standing by to fix any potential problem. Why pay big city prices when Bob Walters offers local sales and service for less? Visit the dealer you can depend on. Bob Walters Linton Motors at bobwalterscars.com. 1954, Bob Walters Linton Motors has been providing quality vehicles to the community, but they offer a full-service department ready to assist you when time is of the essence, so don't drive out of town for quality professional service. Give them a call at 812-512-9857. So we're getting started here with the second set, and see if the Miners can get off to a little better start here in set number 2.
And the second set is sponsored by Tim and Joan Work of Linton. And as a reminder, tonight's broadcast team is Kevin Rader, Alicia, Cornelius, and myself.
Checking the lineups over here.
We want to remind you that we are syndicating to Facebook Live as well as YouTube.
So, a reminder that we're coming up here after the conclusion of the JV competition. There'll be some special announcements and a special program before the start of the varsity game. So we want to make sure that you stick around for that.
We'd also like to take this opportunity to remind you from the mayor, Preble, and the city of Linton that 2nd Street Southwest between F and G Streets will be closed for approximately 10 days for a culvert replacement.
Walton starts out the second set with an ace. Third ace so far of the night for the Miners, first and second set. Her second serve is playable, but what a kill.
Great swing there.
Kaylin Dubowski over at the left pin.
I'll take number 7, Lindley Tracy, back to serve for the Arrows.
You want to text him and tell him I'll be out soon and try to get him. There's a serve. Puts it 2-1 now. Miners on top. Going back now is Goodman to serve. Malia. Good serve, but Golden Arrows keep it alive. Another strong swing, and there's going to be a point for Sullivan again.
Looks like I think they called Chloe King in the net for the Miners.
I wasn't sure what the call was there. It is now 2-2. And back to serve is Pirtle for Sullivan.
Tip by Chloe King.
Yep. Chloe made the effort there. Cross court swing. Walton picks it up. Goodman to Stewart. No dice there. The set going to Goodman, and she pulls up the tip.
Great tip by Wrigley Goodman. Right over the block and right in the hole.
3-2. Sullivan on top. Jayla Pirtle serving again. Great swing there, but wide. Eleanor Stewart had some mustard on that one, but it was wide. So Pirtle again. It's now 4-2. The home team putting together a little string here. Nice tip. Great play by Carmichael.
Good effort there and seeing the court by Kinley Carmichael. That's not Kinley, that's Laney, isn't it?
I say that too sometimes.
We're going to take a look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
There's a little wrap into the donut, but Miners able to make a play on it. There's a tap.
Another great tip right
Stewart.
over the block.
Eleanor Stewart makes the play.
And here comes Mr. Rader's twin in the gym.
The Miners have a 4-4 score now. I'm going to concentrate on the game. Walton. Chloe King. No, great dig by Sullivan.
Another tip by Olivia.
Another tip by Olivia. What was the call there?
They called number 11 in the net for the Arrows.
All right, that is Faith Biddle. welcome. Have a seat here somewhere if you can.
Long serve by Sage Hall, giving the ball over to the Arrows, and that'll send number 13, Kaylin Dubowski, back to serve. It's over, and Malia will get it up.
Walton.
Set.
Oh, a great swing by Chloe King, but an even better block.
That was number 11, Faith Biddle, on the block.
Yeah. Faith has been a real presence, along with number 13, Dubowski, on the net for the JV for Sullivan. It's now 6-5 score. There's the serve in the net.
Want to say hello to Carly Crow, who says here to watch Chloe, number 14, and fellow LHS classmates and graduates, Cassidy and Caitlin. Thanks for checking in on YouTube.
That'll bring in Savannah, number 23, Savannah Hughes, for the Miners in the front row for Addie Walton.
Chloe King with the serve. Point Miners.
That qualifies as a Key Associates of Linton ace.
Does that?
Yes, it
I
does.
saw the second person touch it. I wasn't sure. 7-6.
Good up by Malia Goodman. Set out to Eleanor Stewart.
Eleanor. Great dig. Great dig by Sullivan. Number 8, Conover. But there's a swing. Going to be long for the Miners. 7-7.
Bring in number 7, Lindley Tracy, for the Arrows. And the libero comes back in.
Goodman back to serve. There's the dig. Set. Swing long. Makes it now 8-7. Sullivan trying to get a possible 2-set sweep. But that will not help. That's in the net. Ties things up at 8-all.
Also like to say hello to Trevor Sparks, Rader Media, with the always reliable stream. Thanks for bringing us local sports. As always, go Chloe, go Avery, and go Miners. Thanks for checking in.
That one's long. Service error by Stewart.
As well as Summer Sullivan saying, watching our Chloe girl from home, go Miners.
Kendall Harden back to serve for Sullivan.
Good receive there by Malia Goodman, and a good
And
swing.
then good follow. Set, going over by the left pin. Good swing there by Tracy.
Sage.
Whoa, Stewart got all of that one. That's what Eleanor Stewart can bring to the table.
Let's take another look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Back row swing at that. Olivia Tharp back to serve for the Miners.
9-9 is our score right now. An ace for the Miners.
Key Associates of Linton ace.
She will get another shot at it. Another great serve. This time the dig by Harden. Another good dive by Chloe King and able to save it, but that one is wide.
Just wide. Good idea trying to get that over right there. That'll bring in the libero on the Miners side, number 7, Sage Hall.
And Dubowski's back in at the net for Sullivan. In the net, service error. Gives the Miners a 1-point advantage at 10-11.
It's been quite a few service errors this set, Kevin.
Yep, there has been. Well, speaking of that, a service specialist. Addie Walton is in now. Does her job. Nice deep serve. There they go to the front row. Good swing by Tracy. Little sneak there on second touch by Walton.
Good up.
Great dig by Stewart.
Nice swing by Malia Goodman off the blocker's hands.
Goodman, yeah. Nice deflection swing. Makes it 12-10. The Miners trying to take control a little bit here in set 2.
Another great serve by Walton.
In the net.
Laney just a little far off the net to try to hit that one back over, tap it back over.
12-11 now is our score. Sullivan up by 1. Or no, the Miners up by 1. I apologize. Here's a great swing by Malia Goodman. She switched over to the right pin, going from right to left. She brought the gun.
You can tell in this second set she's feeling a lot more comfortable with the big swing up there.
13-11, another great serve, an even better dig there by Harden to keep it alive. Dabowski, I apologize, up and over for the score.
Number 14, Jayla Pirtle to serve for the Arrows.
Set. They go to Stewart. She can't fish it out of the net. It should tie things up at 13-all. Served by Pirtle. Goodman. Up front, nice tip by Chloe King.
It's a great spot for that tip right there, right over the blocker's head. Bring back in Olivia Tharp in the front row for the Miners.
Sage Hall at the line serving. Net serve, and it makes it over somehow, but a good save there by Dabowski. Tip by Walton, doesn't work. Tip by Sullivan, that doesn't work. What's the call? A lift?
No, they're calling a back row off the setter. So the setter can take the ball over, but they have to stay grounded in front of the 10-foot line.
Okay. Sage Hall with the serve. Tip, and there's Dabowski. Again for Sullivan. There she is with a block. No, I apologize. That's Faith Biddle that time. Biddle and Dabowski are quite a 1-2 pair. But that time it was Biddle at the net. Sullivan trailing 14-15 to Linton-Stockton. Great serve, just right over the net. Set. Chloe King wide. 15s. Right now, Sullivan playing for a sweep. Miners playing to create a third set. Stewart at the net.
Wow.
Tharp with the play in the net. Biddle had Tharp right in front of her and hit it right into the net. Dabowski checking out. Coming in is Bella Conover.
Savannah Hughes in on the Miners side front row for Addie Walton.
King to serve. Free ball up and over. Eleanor Stewart down the line, but wide. Makes the score now 16s. Back to serve, number 3, Wrigley Goodman. Good serve, Hall. Right-hand side, Stewart.
Nice swing by Eleanor Stewart on the right side. And she'll go back to serve.
Yep, with a 17-16 advantage. Nobody can quite pull away here in set 2.
Right over the net.
Free ball up and over. There's the set. They'll go to Malia Goodman.
Perfect timing by Malia. Get on top of that ball and put it down through the block.
That ball just hung there perfectly for her.
Yes.
Stewart with an 18-16 advantage. Serves it into the net. Makes it 18-17 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
Number 4, Annie Dugan for the Arrows will come into the front row.
Harden with the serve. Set. Tharp gets it over. Going to go back over by the left pin off the deflection. Miners keep it alive.
Eleanor
Stewart
from the back row.
No dice. Goodman. No dice again. Another great dig by Sullivan.
Eleanor
Third time a charm. Stewart. Yes. Eleanor Stewart. And isn't it interesting that that one was not hit as hard as the other ones that were flying back and forth?
Right off the tape, and same thing as serves. Right off the tape, they're hard to judge. You don't know where they're going to fall.
Yep, Tharp to serve. 19-17 in the net. 19-18 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Back to serve is number 9, Sophia Fegley. On the way, good dig by Hall. Going to go to Goodman off the tape. Dubowski. Nope. Great dig by Stewart. A good punch there by the Miners. You go right back to Dubowski again off the block. The point. And we're knotted up at 19s.
This set, Kevin, has really been more like what I expected to watch the first set. Close game.
I would agree with you. Malia Goodman.
Free ball over.
Yep. There's the set. Going to go by the left pin, off the deflection and the net, and it falls for a point. Makes it 20-19, Sullivan. The Golden Arrows trying for a sweep here. They're 5 points away from doing it. It's a serve. Oh, Goodman tries to save it. She can't. Goes into the scorer's table a little bit in that effort. And that's going to be a timeout at 20-19. Sullivan. We're going to hold it right here.
The grill is open 7 days a week with a large menu featuring daily specials. Dine in or carry out at your favorites for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Located in downtown Linton, this family-owned business has something for everyone.
Line-X brand bed liners and undercoating now offered in addition to lifts, wheels, tires, emergency lighting, and more at English Off-Road. Your one-stop shop for all your vehicle accessories. Visit them on Facebook today. Scooters Coffee, proud to announce its arrival to the Linton community. Our extensive menu features a wide variety of hot ice and blended beverages. Additionally, we offer an assortment of sweet and savory food items to accompany you on the go. Scooters Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. They'll scoot you right through. 20-19 is our score. Sullivan on top.
When I took my dad Monday, he kind of chuckled at that when they said scoot on around.
Alicia, have you scooted through?
I have not.
Okay, just checking.
My kids have, though.
They left you at home?
I mean, no, they got up and went before school. I'm like, you guys never want to get up in the morning, but by golly, they'll get up to run through and grab some.
They'll scoot over there for a little refreshment. So we're checking again here. Got some lineup issues here. Line judge, or not the line judge, but
the down ref.
Talking a little bit at the scores table.
Looks like they might have it figured out now.
I'm always amazed the time it takes to kind of get some of that stuff squared away. But we are set now. Bella Conover about to serve. Got it. Down the line. Good dig by Stewart to keep it alive.
Good save by Malia there to keep it going.
Cross court, way wide. That went way up about second or third row in the stands.
That'll bring Addie Walton back in to set and serve for the Miners.
21-20. Walton stepping back. Deep, too deep. Service error. 22-21. Sullivan 3 away now from the sweep. Brings in Lindley Tracy. Serve for the Golden Arrows.
Good receive.
At the net. Second touch called by Walton. Going to go over on the right side by Dubowski.
Call Laney Carmichael in the net for the Miners.
23-20. Here's the serve. Ace. Key Associates of Linton ace, and it's now set and match point for Lindley Tracy. Nice serve. Malia Goodman handles it. Chloe
Good
King
tip.
with a little push down the.
Another tip by the Arrows.
Yeah, there's the
Set
set
up to
coming
Malia.
over to Goodman. Blocked out off the deflection. Point Miners.
Malia keeps the Miners alive here.
24-21. Set point number 2. Goodman. Serve to Harden. Over on
She'll
the left
have to
side to
tip
Goodman. She tries a tip. Does not work. Good diving play by Stewart. Miners keep it alive. Set. Going to Dubowski. What a shock. And that's going to be the winner. 25-21. So the Golden Arrows JV wins a two-set sweep, 25-14, 25-21. We'll be back with all these festivities between these two matches that Heather will coordinate for us when we come back. This is Rader Media Sports.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Is your family protected? Contact me, Alicia Cornelius, your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, to discuss your home, auto, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting my family. Let me help protect yours too. Proudly serving Indiana, call to speak with me, Alicia Cornelius, one agent for all your insurance needs.
Lady Arrows King of the Court night. The idea for King of the Court started back in 2001 when at the time Coach Judy Badger and her family were given the news that her granddaughter Addison was born with leukemia. After her diagnosis, Addison was immediately transferred to Riley Children's Hospital to begin her treatment and battle against cancer. Judy introduced the idea of King of the Court to help raise money for Riley Children's Hospital and their fight against childhood cancer. This year, the Sullivan Volleyball team has decided to share the funds from this fundraiser to support two local foundations that help children and their families during their fight against cancer, as well as helping Lily Holmes in her fight against osteosarcoma. The Maddie's Hope Foundation was created by Maddie Moore and her family through her brave battle of acute myeloid leukemia and graft-versus-host disease. Maddie was a student and volleyball player at Linton. Maddie was diagnosed with AML, a rare form of blood cancer, at the age of 15 years old. Maddie fought hard, but on July 15, 2019, Maddie lost her battle against graft-versus-host. She had a passion to help others with their journeys, even as she was still fighting herself. She made an everlasting impact in her community, especially the volleyball community. Maddie was a lot of things: selfless, kind, focused, determined, and she was a fighter. The Maddie's Hope Foundation uses donations to create Maddie Packs that are filled with electronics, toys, clothes, and snacks, and other forms of entertainment, and given to children at Riley Children's Hospital to help aid them during treatments and hospitalizations. Tonight, part of the proceeds will go to the Maddie's Hope Foundation in honor of Maddie Moore. This year, our area was affected by a recent diagnosis of Miss Lily Holmes. Lily was diagnosed with osteosarcoma in early August. Lily is a freshman at Terre South and was excited for her freshman year of volleyball. Lily is currently undergoing chemotherapy trials at Riley's Children's Hospital. Lily has a tough battle ahead of her, and in support of her fight, part of the proceeds from this King of the Court will go to Lily Holmes to help her and her family. Our thoughts and prayers are with Lily Holmes. The Angie Melchert Foundation is given to a local student who has had cancer touch their families. This scholarship fund will receive part of the proceeds obtained tonight during our King of the Court event. Prior to tonight, Sullivan's high school volleyball team has raised over $90,000 since starting the King of the Court campaign. Throughout the years, your donations have helped children find happiness and joy in their time of need. We'd like to thank everyone for supporting this event. Please continue to support programs and organizations like Riley Children's Hospital, Maddie's Hope, and the M.G. Melcher Scholarship to help support children and their families during their journeys in battling illness. There are still many fights and battles to be won, but thanks to all of you here tonight and your contributions, we can help make a difference for these patients and their families. Tonight, we are excited to announce the results of our fundraising efforts and celebrate our community support of these families and their children. This year's candidates are, first representing the freshman class, being escorted by Kendall Harden, is Luke Lovelady. Our second freshman is Carter Barbary, and he is being escorted by Wrigley Goodman. Representing the sophomore class is Tanner Boyle. He is being escorted by Kaylin Dabowski. Also representing the sophomore class is Kale Thomas. Kale is being escorted by Camden Golish. Representing the junior class is Hayden Wiedekamp. He is being escorted this evening by Rachel Esslinger. Also representing the junior class is Jackson Zolman. He is being escorted this evening by Maddie Reed and Haley Slaughter. Representing the senior class this evening is Cooper Bach. Cooper is being escorted by Avery Kelly. Our next senior is Sam Couch. Sam is being escorted by Destiny Gaines. Sam is being escorted by Jalen McCammon. Our next senior is Ty Hamilton. Ty is being escorted by Destiny Gaines. And our final senior this evening is Carter Mishler. Carter is being escorted by Izzy Jenkins and Kinsley Wiltermuth. Together, these young men raised a total of $14,231. This total will be combined with money raised from t-shirt sales and bake sales to be split amongst the three foundations. Now it's time to announce our winner. In third place this evening was Jackson Zolman. Second place was Ty Hamilton. And our winner this evening, raising $5,636, is Hayden Wiedekamp. We would like to thank you all for your donations and your continued support of our Sullivan Lady Arrows in their efforts to make a difference in a child's life.
This is tremendous. Obviously, we had gotten names and escorts and totals ahead of time, and obviously $14,000 raised at this event. They said that obviously prior to tonight, $90,000 had been raised, so this should bring the total to over $100,000. We're going to just zoom in here a little bit so you can see all of this. Making the crowning was, I'm going to always say Dr. Jenkins, Dr. J, Tara Jenkins, here at Sullivan High School. And we will be clipping this entire presentation out and being able to put this up so those folks in Sullivan can have this as a memento and recognition for all that they've done to raise awareness and donations here in the county. Right now, we are going to take a timeout and hear from our pregame sponsor, Jordan Vaught Insurance, to start tonight's pregame show between the Sullivan Golden Arrows and the Linton Lady Miners. We'll be back in just a moment. This is a live stream production of Rader Media Sports.
At Jordan & Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan & Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535.
It starts well before the lights are turned on. The grill at the Grill is fired up well before the front door is unlocked and the first customer ventures in.
I've been coming to the Grill for 30 years. It's the best restaurant in Greene County.
It's a Ling tradition that's lasted over 100 years and the same family for over the last 40. Open 7 days a week with carry out, and speaking of traditions, they have steak night every Friday and Saturday night. If you didn't stop by today, there's always tomorrow at the Grill in downtown Linton.
Welcome back now to the Jordan & Vaught Insurance pregame show as we get set now for the varsity matchup between Linton at 18-6 and Sullivan at 19-5. If you look at this statistically, it is interesting with kills. Ella Warwick with 399, Avery Feltner with 125, Layla Jennings with 90. For Sullivan at 19-5, it's Camden Golish at 151. Haley Slaughter with 149 and Isabel Jenkins with 143. In the block department, Linton, Kaylee Carmichael with 36, Abby McKee with 35, and Layla Jennings with 32. For Sullivan, it's Maddie Reed, 44, and Camden Golish, 32. In aces, it's Ella Warwick, 79, Taylor Warwick, 37, Ella Norris, 35 for Linton. For Sullivan, it's Rachel Esslinger with 55 and Isabel Jenkins with 45. In the dig department, Taylor Warwick for Linton, 338. Kensley Wiltermuth with 446, but she also reached the 1,000 dig plateau in the last week or so. And Jenkins is also right there with her, Isabel Jenkins, with 1,000 digs as well. So they have got some real defenders out there, both those having achieved that mark in just the last few days. And hit percentage, Ella Warwick, 343. Golish with 180. Maddie Reed with 176. And Esslinger has also reached, Rachel Esslinger reached the 2,000 assist plateau. So that needs to be mentioned as well for Sullivan. So if you look at team stats, in kills, the Miners with 837, 876 for Sullivan. In the block department, 75 for the Miners, 85 for Sullivan. In aces, 225 for Linton, 211 for Sullivan, and Diggs 1,106 for the Miners, 1,617 for Sullivan. So one thing you notice right away in the kills department and the block department, Sullivan seemingly with an advantage there, but in the ace department is where the Miners seem to excel. It'll be interesting to see if that holds true tonight. Now, as far as the Miners on the road, well, they're 7-4 on the road, and what are the Golden Arrows at home? They're 6-2. So that kind of sets the table for the match to come.
We'd also like to take this opportunity to, as always, give some special props to those sponsors that you're going to see in rotation during the actual game. And obviously, we are currently in the Jordan Vaught Insurance pregame show with 80 years of combined experience. Jordan Vaught Insurance treats you like family when you call Ross, Rita, Cindy, and Layton in Bloomfield at Jordan Vaught Insurance. Whether you're searching for your home, auto, or life insurance coverage, they're going to make sure you're covered. So call them today at 812-384-3535 today. Today's set sponsor is Tim and Joan Warwick of Linton. Today's replay sponsor is the Greene County Vision Center. Greene County Vision Center is a local family-owned business located on Highway 54 in Linton. They have been providing quality eye care glasses, contact lenses, and treating patients like family since 2005, including Kevin, you and I. With a large selection of designer frames, stop in and let their staff help you pick out your new look today. Linton Cycle Sales serves as our scoreboard sponsor tonight and every night this volleyball season. They are located south of Linton and are Southern Indiana's most preferred power sports dealer since 1973. They have been proudly serving the community for over 50 years, and Dane and his staff offer sales, service, and parts. So come see them south of Linton today for the best deals in the area. Key Associates of Linton is our ACE sponsor. Allie Walton Jackson, Mary Beth Gerald, and Audrey Sparks of Key Associates of Linton are there for you every step of the way. So whether you're looking to buy your dream home, your next investment, or sell your home to enter into the next chapter of your life, contact them for over 30 years of experience helping generations of clients buy and sell homes. And then also Walton Funeral Service is our block sponsor, dedicated to compassionate and professional service for over 100 years. They look forward to serving for many more years to come as they are your lamp of hope when you need them most. And stay tuned to our Tech Shack post-game show. Whether you are looking to boost your signal for your antenna, or whether it's your CB or TV, phone or home, they've got the parts and accessories to keep you connected, because Tech Shack of Linton isn't your daddy shack. Kevin?
So the captains are meeting here at center court right now. The teams are waiting. The 15-minute mark clock has not been started yet. So we're a ways away. This halftime obviously taking a little longer than most halftimes would normally take because of the festivities raising money here for childhood cancer, which certainly is a wonderful benefit here that they've been doing, as Heather pointed out, for 24 years. So there's the buzzer. The clock has started. The teams will start loosening up. The Miners will take the floor first, and to be followed by the Golden Arrows in warming up.
We'd also like to remind everyone that our next live stream production is Thursday evening as the Shakamak Lakers come to Linton-Stockton for their annual Dig Pink Night. This is an annual tradition. Emerald Goff, the coach of the Shakamak Lakers, and Scott Vanderkolk have a history, obviously, at Vincennes because they were players together and they've kept on this friendship. And it's just a great opportunity for everyone to come out and support breast cancer awareness. They're going to do a remembrance on Thursday of those that have unfortunately lost the fight to breast cancer, and they're going to honor those that have fought the fight for breast cancer. There's going to be a number of silent auctions. There's a Chick-fil-A fundraiser dinner, and we will have that pregame 5:25 on Thursday. And I'm going to mention right now it's going to be an all-ladies night at the announcers table. Alicia Cornelius and Penny Dunn will join myself and student assistant Ashlyn Tatlock. for Thursday's broadcast. So we will look for all of you on the call at 5:25, but do everything you can to come out and support this volleyball team on Thursday evening. Really, to be honest, both sides of the court. So we are going to take a quick timeout to hear from a couple of our Minor Pride sponsors, and we'll be back with you in just a moment. This is a live stream production of Rader Media Sports.
The next time you need a lift, call Skinner's Towing. They're locally owned and operated since 2012. If you are ever in an accident or breakdown and unsure who to call, request Skinner's Towing at 812-699-0743 for fast, friendly, and affordable towing. No matter the vehicle, no matter the situation, no matter the climate, no matter the time. Skinner's Towing, the people you can depend on 24/7.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you're buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you, or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
Linton Sporting Goods has an over 20-year tradition of offering Hoosiers the best in sports equipment and apparel. They feature Wilson, Demarini, Louisville Slugger, Marucci, Mizuno, and much more. Get ready for any sports season by shopping at Linton Sporting Goods on Highway 54, where the winners shop. In over 50 years of business, two things have never changed at Linton Cycle Sales: honesty and fun. When you're shopping for Polaris or Kawasaki, this family-owned operation that offers 5-star service and accessories is a great place to start. In fact, they offer on-the-spot financing. You want to do business with a place that has your back not only when you buy, but also after you leave. So if you're in the market for Polaris or Kawasaki off-road vehicles, come to Linton Cycle Sales, doing business the small-town way since 1973.
He'll fire his three.
Crane Credit Union offers School Spirit debit cards that allow you to show your school spirit each time you use it, with a portion of the purchase being donated back to your school. If you'd like a Spirit card, or for more information, visit your local branch of cranecu.org today.
Hi, my name's Kinley Carmichael. I've been playing volleyball for 7 years, and my favorite volleyball memory was whenever we came back from a 10-point deficit against Washington last season.
Hi, I'm Abby McKee. I've been playing volleyball for 7 years, and I'm looking forward to my senior season with my best friends.
Hi, my name's Ella Warwick. I've been playing volleyball for 6 years, and my favorite volleyball memory was our state appearance my freshman year.
So good evening and welcome back to Linton Minor Volleyball. As we're getting set here, we're still a good 8.5 minutes away from the opening festivities, the national anthem, and the introduction of the starting lineups. The Miners still on the floor loosening up. The Golden Arrows waiting for their opportunity.
We should remind everyone that the volleyball draw happens this Sunday night, October the 5th, and the Miners will figure out who they are going to face in this year's sectional. And as a reminder, the sectionals are happening right here at Sullivan. So it'll be host to a number of teams. Obviously, Sullivan is in the sectional as well. And that draw will come out Sunday evening, and we will share that information. You can watch that live, the drawing, and we've already posted it on our Facebook page a couple of times. We will be resharing that come Saturday evening and Sunday morning as well. Just a quick look ahead here because I don't want to mess this up. But sectional 47 here at Sullivan will have Bar Reeve, Eastern Green, Linton-Stockton, North Knox, South Knox, Sullivan, and West Vigo. Same sectional as it was last year, only it was played at Eastern Green. So
was Sullivan in that sectional last year?
I think so. Weren't they? Were they?
I don't know. They're 2A now with us. But
I think they were last year. And as always, we will be applying for the rights to cover the sectional, but no broadcaster live stream team is guaranteed until they go through all of the proper channels. So we will let you know when we've applied. We will let you know when a decision has been made. And we have everything ready to go in the event that we are selected to be here as a live stream team for the sectionals. The sectionals will happen, and I can give you some information on those. First game, first round will happen on Tuesday, October the 14th. That is one game only at 6 p.m. Then on Thursday, there are two games at 6 and 7:30, with 3 games happening on Saturday. The semifinals will be at 11 a.m. and 12:30, with a sectional championship start time as of 6 p.m. Now, that is subject to change depending on how the draw happens, just due to how the teams are going to be coming through. So once again, we will have all of that information on our Facebook page as soon as it becomes available. Kevin, do you have anything else that you would like to share?
Well, for the moment, I think I've already talked a little bit about the stats, but I know Alicia was not here when I went over those. But Alicia, I find it interesting that Sullivan has the advantage, at least statistically, in kills and in blocks. And the Miners have an advantage statistically in aces. So it's kind of interesting. You almost wonder, the Miners really have excelled in serving, and that has made a big difference for them in so many times. But I don't remember the last time. It doesn't happen very often where the Miners will go up against another volleyball team with more kills and more blocks.
Yeah, I think we've talked about this before, Kevin, but I would love to look at the head-to-head where they've played the same teams and see what that looks like. And, I think tonight a head-to-head competition between the two will be a telltale sign. Where
Agreed.
those, how many big hitters. And I wonder sometimes, too,
you don't know who a team has played. You just don't know.
Yeah, that. And, does Sullivan have, more hitters that are successful rather than just, a couple? And there's a lot of factors that go into it. So I think the head-to-head competition will be a really great telltale sign of that.
And I know Heather and I talked about this earlier, but Alicia, we didn't give you a chance to talk about this. Just talk a little bit about this rivalry in general. It doesn't take much to get this place heated up.
No, it sure doesn't. And it doesn't matter whether it's volleyball or it's football or what sport it is. It is a rivalry. And, sometimes I think as adults we kind of see some of the rival back and forth between the two schools and see it as, there's sometimes it gets a little intense. But the one thing that I will say is these two schools and communities, I have watched them come together more times than I've seen the rivalry show, and they do. And tonight's a perfect example, the Night for Childhood Cancer. They come together for this for 24 years now. And I think that's a pretty cool testament. You know, the weather damage that has happened here in Sullivan over the last couple years, and then the weather damage that happened in Linton, you know, just a few months ago. I've watched kids from both schools come together and support each other when the time is right, when the time is needed. So
sometimes you almost think, and both of you can weigh in on this because you both know, but sometimes I think it's almost more of a rivalry for the parents than it is for the kids. The kids will come together at the end of the game, and they'll wish each other well. They'll talk, and now that doesn't mean they're not competitive, because when they're on the floor, on the field, on the court, it doesn't matter. Then they're competitive. But in the end, the kids will still come together.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I joked that I was going to get a shirt made, and I think I still might, by the way, since my office is technically over here in Sullivan. But I serve all of Indiana, even though it's, you know, the office is in Sullivan. I try to help support both schools back and forth. My kids go to Linton. I work over here and know a lot of these families now, too. And I'd like to get a shirt that says, that's half purple and half blue, maybe, and has Linton on one side and Sullivan on the other. And on the back, I want it to say, can't we all get along?
Yeah, well, most of the time.
Yes, most of the time it does.
Most of the time.
Well, I know that probably there's many people out there that could make your shirt. Obviously, there's lots of rivalries in the state of Indiana with people having, you know, maybe let's say children that one goes to IU, one goes to Purdue.
Oh, yeah.
One goes to, you know, one goes to, you know, let's say University of Kentucky. The other goes to University of Louisville.
Absolutely.
And I just think that, you know, you can see the spirit in this gym. I mean, we got here early, and as we always do for every game, and they were hanging these streamers up, getting ready for Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. They've got the ribbons in their hair. You know, last week when we were at Linton-Stockton on Thursday, you know, they were putting ribbons in their hair for Officer Gadberry. Kevin and I got a nice little porch delivery today as a surprise with armbands that say, "We love Officer Gadberry." So thanks to Jamie Martin for dropping those off. Tomorrow night's
means a lot.
Tomorrow night's his visitation that starts from 5 to 9 at Shacamac High School. And we know that, you know, he was a school resource officer here for a year, and then he obviously was at Shacamac. He was a Shacamac school board member. Then he obviously ended up there at Linton-Stockton, where the kids just, he's superhero. And he was superhero at Sullivan and superhero at Shacamac. And there's so much that you could say about Officer Gadberry, except that our community's lost a true superhero. If you talk to any kid or you talk to any parent, that's how they're feeling right now. So,
I mean, the staff members that worked with him would say the same thing.
Yep. And
well, you know,
law
the amazing,
enforcement, it's just such a tragic loss.
The amazing thing is how a lot of times if someone like that passes in a community, it's only one community. But he has served so many different communities in other capacities that he shared himself with so many.
Yeah.
That really Greene County and also Sullivan are one.
You know, when we talked to Josh Goodman after the football game on Friday night for about an hour, Kevin and I did, and had lots of memories shared, but I keep thinking about what Heidi Rimmel said. He is irreplaceable. That's one word to mean. He is irreplaceable on so many levels. So just keep
And you know, that doesn't really happen very often. We're getting set here now for the
starting lineups,
but I don't know what to call it. I call it the meet and greet under the net. I don't know what they call that. Good crowd on hand, not a capacity crowd. You still have time to get over here. Let's listen in.
For tonight's varsity volleyball game between the visiting Linton Miners and the Sullivan Lady Arrows. At this time, I ask that everyone please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Let's meet tonight's starters. First, for the visitors from Linton. Number 1, Abby McKee. Number 2, Avery Feltner. Number 5, Ella Warren. Number 6, Taylor Warren. Number 8, Layla Jennings. Number 9, Audrey Sullivan. And number 15, Kinley Carmichael. Head coach of the Miners is Scott Vanderbilt. Now let's meet your Sullivan Lady Arrows. A 5'4" senior, number 1, Avery Kelly. A 5'4" senior, number 4, Destiny Gaines. A 5'6" junior, number 5, Rachel Esslinger. A 5'6" senior, number 7, Izzy Jenkins. A 5'9" junior, number 14, Maddie Reed. A 5'7" sophomore, number 15, Cam Gollish. And a 5'3" senior, number 20, Kinsley Wiltermood.
Okay, I have to admit, I was looking down at the roster. What did I miss?
She threw a T-shirt and it was missed.
Ah.
It happens.
Yep, it does. It does happen. So
Good
Cam
crowd.
Gollish is going to be the girl to watch tonight because she a sophomore, but she leads in so many categories. She leads in kills. She's second in blocks. She's also up there in aces. So she is going to be, and her hit percentage is at 180 right now currently. And again, as we said, leading with 1,000 digs here are two. That's Wiltermood and Jenkins, both in the last week have registered up to 1,000, their 1,000th dig. And Esslinger at 2,000 assists for Sullivan also in the last week or so. So we're just about set here for volleyball. Linton and Sullivan. A nice rivalry here. We're going to enjoy. See if we're going to get a 3-setter or a 5-setter. If you missed it, the junior varsity belonged to the Golden Arrows as they swept the Miners 2-0. Number 7, Izzy Jenkins back to serve, and we're just about set. Izzy's serve right in the donut. Good dive there by Warwick, and Jennings with the hammer down. They're going to be able to run it down, up and over. The set by Taylor Warwick, or the hit by Taylor Warwick to Abby McKee. They're able to fish that one out. They're going to go over here by the right pin to number 5, Esslinger. Miners deal with that. Sullivan calls her own number. No dice. Number 15, Golish. Now we're up. Set to Gaines. Destiny Gaines for Sullivan.
What a volley for the first point of the game.
This may be indicative of what we're going to see, Alicia.
I hope so.
Izzy to serve again, 1-0. Set. McKee.
Long tip.
Able to handle it. Going over again to Destiny Gaines. That time Abby McKee with the block, but it goes out of bounds. Point, Golden Arrows. The serve. Another good dig by Taylor Warwick. Ella from the back row, long.
Miners are going to take a minute there in the middle of the court and try to get themselves back together here.
We saw this in the junior varsity game where Sullivan blitzed out to a 6 or 7-0 lead and then never looked back. They're going to go to Feltner this time with the right pin. Tip, no dice. Set, coming back over here on the slide to number 15, Gollish. No dice. They get it over. The Miners get it over, but it's out. And it's now 4-0, Sullivan. Darting out to a quick advantage. Again, the serve, Jenkins. Long. First service error. Miners set to take the offensive. Feltner with the serve. Sullivan, free ball up and over. Taylor Warwick is able to run it down. Going to go to Ella Warwick, a tip over the attempted double block. Destiny Gaines, other side. No dice. They got to fish it out of the net. No. Sullivan, 5. Linton, 1.
Sullivan with the momentum here.
Clearly. Nice serve by Golish. Ella. Block! Double block. Reed was there. I can't catch the other number. I'm not sure, but I know Reed was there.
I'm pretty sure that was number 4, Annie Dugan.
Thank you.
I'm wrong on that name. Number 4, Destiny Gaines.
Okay.
I'm going to get this together here before long.
Just took another
You're
look at that
right.
on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Oh, that was a good one. There's some good volleyball going on here already. There's the serve by Golish again. Nice swing for the
Good try
Miners,
on the
and
save.
it's going to fall. It was a great play that time by Layla Jennings up front in the middle. They need her strong presence there.
They bring Kinley Carmichael, number 15, into the front row for the Miners.
Taylor Warwick to serve over the catcalls of the boys' pep club. Destiny Gaines with a tap, no dice. Sullivan there to get it.
Avery from the back
Feltner
row.
long.
Bring
7-2.
Number 8, Haley Slaughter in the front row for the Arrows.
7-2 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. My watch is saying we are in a loud environment. Esslinger, the set. Ella Warwick, a double block there. They know what to do. They're going to double block on her. That one in, just down the line. It's a winner. Boy, Sullivan coming out on hitting on all cylinders. 8-2 Miners, or 8-2 Golden Arrows.
She must have found the exact line on that.
No kidding, it was right on it. You're right. Feltner. Taylor Warwick, free ball. In-system play. They're going to go to Destiny Gaines. Off the block. Point, Sullivan. Destiny Gaines has really asserted herself early. Timeout. The Miners want to discuss it. They're down by 7, 9-2 in this first set. This is Rader Media Sports.
Tending the land you love is a lot easier when you share the heavy lifting. Team up with Polaris Ranger, your hardworking partner for backyards, the backwoods, farms, and ranches.
Since 1973, Linton Cycle Sales. Jathan Wright, your local Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, is here to guide you through the process so you don't have to do it alone. Meet with Jathan in person or over the phone at 812-798-2615 to partner with him for your auto, renters, home, farm, life, or business insurance needs. Jathan says, go Miners. Let's insurance together. Welcome back to serve number 5, Rachel Esslinger for Sullivan. They have a 9-2 advantage.
Lob serve, served up, or passed up by
Ella.
Feltner.
They're able to run it down. Destiny Gaines again, gets it up. Golish with a play, no. Miners up and over. Oh my! Number 8, Haley Slaughter, just couldn't get out of the way. She was out of bounds, but so was the ball, and she's the last to touch it. What a break for the Miners. 9-3, Ella Norris in. Now, Ella had even though the Miners lost to Evansville, she had quite a showing when she was there from the service line. We'll see what she can do here.
It's a great save by the libero there.
Sure was. Ella. No. Oh, again went up and over. Kinley Carmichael. Long.
Got
Boy,
just
this
a little
crowd loving
excited
this.
Right there.
Yep, this crowd loving this. It's a 10-3 advantage. Sullivan stepping up now. Jalen McCammon, 5'2" senior. Great serve. That's an ace. Nobody touched it. First ace of the game for Sullivan.
Miners are definitely shook up here at the beginning of this set, and they're going to take a minute to figure it out together.
Isn't that interesting? It was just like the junior varsity start.
Absolutely.
Miners seem to be out of sorts and could never quite get back in a groove in the JV. It's 11-3 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Oh, I thought that fell in. I couldn't tell because Taylor Warwick cut right in between my vantage point, but it was out. 11-4. Ella Warwick back to serve. Miners trailing by 7 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Ella Warwick in the net. 12-4.
Definitely have to take advantage of those moments with their serves.
Number 20, you hear the chance of overrated. Kensley Wiltermood with the serve here for Sullivan. The set, they go to Kenley Carmichael. Nice. What a tap right between an attempted double block. She will serve. It's 12-5.
Layla Jennings comes back into the front row for the Miners.
Warwick goes out. Here's the serve by Kenley Carmichael. Tip, strong swing by
Nice
Jenkins.
Up.
Yep, good.
Great job.
Tip right there at the net.
Great
was that
front
Sullivan?
row.
Who
No,
was that, Alicia?
That was Jennings there in the front row.
All right. I could see in the front row, but there were a few bodies in there. I couldn't quite see whose hand was able to get it. 12-6, Miners still doubled up on is Kenley Carmichael.
Good long serve.
The set.
Nice
Great block by Feltner, and the follow. No, out. (13-6) Sullivan.
That'll send number 1, Avery Kelly, back to the line to serve for the Arrows.
Another senior. She tries to drop one in there in the middle of the donut. No dice. Feltner with a swing long. Was it off the deflection? Miners turned around, thought it might be. No, not hearing it. 14-6. Service. Again, Sullivan calling her number on second touch. Going to Jenkins. It's a winner.
Off the block and right there in the open middle.
Izzy Jenkins, another senior. Boy, these seniors stepping up here for Sullivan tonight. It's a 15-6 Sullivan advantage in set 1. This is Rader Media Sports.
Need excavation or septic work you can count on at Halls LLC. They have been moving earth and installing reliable septic systems for years. From site prep to drainage, driveways to demolition, and a full septic installs and repairs, they have the equipment and experience to get the job done right. For residential or commercial jobs, big or small, give Doug or Jared a call at 812-699-0200. And fall is full of opportunity in Greene County real estate. Trust Corey Motter, your local market expert, to help make the right move before the year ends. Close it with Corey and turn over a new leaf in your real estate journey. Kevin?
So it's 15-6. Again, all Sullivan here in this first set. Playing very, very well here. There's the serve. Back row. Ella Warwick. Get it over. No, it'll belong to Golish, but what was the call?
They called a double there on that tip over the net.
On Golish, okay. 15-7. Miners get a point.
Bring number 1, Abby McKee, into the front row for the Miners.
And Sullivan stepping up to serve. Esslinger gets it over on the left side to Reed. She gets it up and over. Miners set. Go to Feltner.
Avery with a roll.
Oh, calling their own number there was Esslinger. Miners able to get it, but it's a free ball in system play for Sullivan. They're going to go.
Long tip.
Great play by Golish.
Great spot in the backcourt there, over to the corner.
Boy, this sophomore Golish has really asserted herself early here. Izzy Jenkins, as we expected she would. Izzy Jenkins with the serve. Set. Coming the other way. Destiny Gaines long.
That'll be out.
Ella Warwick almost went for that one, decided not to, and was thankful she did.
Sullivan wanted a touch call on that block up there.
16-8, Feltner back to serve for the Miners. Avery, a deep serve. They're going to go to Gaines again. No, go on the other side to Golish. Sullivan. Ella Warwick. Going over to Destiny Gaines. It was a combination net and block. We'll give credit where credit is due. That was up there was
Abby McKee on the...
Abby McKee, but I also thought Layla Jennings was right there.
Yeah, she was.
Here's a serve. Oh, my, an ace. Just a miscommunication there, but an ace is an ace. It counts.
Could be
Key Associates of Linton.
Could be a potential big motivation changer right there.
It'll be interesting. It's now 16-10. They're a little bit within shouting distance. Can the Miners hit a comeback here? That one's way too long.
Miners are going to have to find a way to capitalize on their serving.
Normally they do. Golish with the serve. Feltner. Sullivan. Ella Warwick! The silence. No chant of overrated on that one. 17-11.
Green County Vision Center replay.
Watch this one. Boom.
If you'll notice, some of the difference there for that was having the set in the right spot, too, and we got to have those sets closer to the net. So
good point. Sullivan getting it up and over for a free ball. There. Great play by Rachel Esslinger. Over her back, behind her back, a no-look tap for the winner. 18-11. Sullivan. Back to serve, number 5, Esslinger. Rachel, good serve. Sullivan. Ella Warwick.
Abby up.
Throw down by McKee, no
Nice
dice.
job. They'll have to roll it over. What can the Miners do right here?
We'll see. They're going to go to Abby McKee.
Good
No
roll.
dice there. This time they'll tap it and win it. Haley Slaughter, 5'6" junior, with the number. Called her number. 19-11. Oh, well, that was a Purdue cheer there, wasn't it?
Yep.
There's a great dig. They're able to fish it out of the net, but it's going to fall for the win. Point Sullivan, 20-11. His first set.
I don't know how those girls can't be distracted because I got these covers over my ear and I'm still distracted by all of it.
Rachel Esslinger, serve. Ace. I have that as a second ace for the Golden Arrows. 21-11. Esslinger again.
Serve
Feltner with the
receive.
save. Ella Warwick. (21-12). Ella Norris coming in to serve for the Miners. Deep serve, good job. Wiltermuth is able to get it. Destiny Gaines with the follow. Sullivan with the set. Ella Warwick
Off
the deflection.
off the block and the passer there, defender in the back.
21-13. Norris to serve again. Miners down by 8. Again, that initial run, Alicia, had just stood.
Absolutely.
The Miners have not been able to overcome it. Gaines. Dig by Ella Norris. Oop. Somebody was over the line.
Looks like they called Carmichael in the net.
Okay.
Possibly.
Actually, I thought I saw girls from both teams over the net on that one, but we've got the serve here by McCammon. Ella.
Up and over the block for a roll.
Good dig by Norris. Set by Sullivan. Kinley Carmichael, no dice. Golish.
Good cover there.
Oh, no, that was Maddie Reed. I apologize. There's a strong swing, but it's out. Izzy Jenkins got all of it from the left pin to the right side, but it was wide.
That'll send Ella Warwick back to serve for the Miners.
22-14, Sullivan on top by 8. Warwick. Set. They go to
Hit by
Jenkins.
Great tip. The Miners, their defense there covering right behind that block hasn't been there the last couple times.
Sullivan on the verge of closing out this first set. Feltner with a swing.
Off
There's
the
a good block. And it falls in off the deflection. Looked like it was going to go out, but it dipsy-doodled right in there for a point for the Miners. 23-15. Kenley Carmichael back now to serve. Deep. Set. Give it to Izzy Jenkins. No dice. Tap over for the Miners on second touch. You're going to go back to Jenkins again. No. Sullivan. There, another one. There by Jennings. And they're in the net. 23-16. Kenley Carmichael. Wide. Service error. Taylor Warwick in. 24-16. Back to serve. Avery Kelly. Another senior. Sullivan. Feltner. Great dig there by McCammon. In the net. Izzy Jenkins was trying a little one-handed push, and it went right into the net. Sullivan back to serve for the Miners. Audrey.
Out to Galish off the block.
Yep.
Feltner.
With a tap.
Tip.
It's tap. Nope. Up and over. Nice job by Wiltermuth.
Jennings
There's
with
another
a tip.
little tap. We're tip-tapping back and forth here.
Free ball over by the Arrows.
Now setting it up.
Abby McKee
Abby
with the
McKee.
swing.
Sullivan. Feltner. Wiltermuth. Set. Going on the left side. Jenkins. No dice. Free ball for the Miners. What are they going to do? Another tap. Doesn't work. Going over to Jenkins again. This time it's blocked. Miners. Feltner. Great play by Wiltermuth. Another one by Esslinger. They get it up and over. McKee.
with the swing.
Set. Galish in the net. Set point again. 24-18. Miners trailing by 6. Trying to make a run here. Trailing by 6. And that is going to do it. 25-18. Sullivan takes set number 1. Stay tuned. Don't go away. Plenty of more volleyball to come. This is Rader Media Sports. In an accident and need a lift? Skinner's Towing Service is your reliable, fast, and friendly service you can depend on 24/7. Call 812-699-0743 for locally owned, affordable service. It's the perfect season for camping. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to get the best protection for your camper.
In high school, I didn't really ever know completely what I wanted to do. My dad, he's the one that's in the trades. He told me all the benefits, and so I ultimately decided to join the Carpenters Union.
My life is better today because of my career choice, because I have health insurance and benefits and just a better future for myself and my family.
This is a great opportunity, especially right now in Indiana. It's high demand. Every trade, they all need people to work, and it's going to benefit you in the long run.
Your windows tinted by a professionally trained staff. English Off-Road near Bloomfield offers regular and ceramic window tinting for cars, trucks, equipment, and recreational vehicles. Call 812-384-5060 or check out their photos on Facebook today.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. Steel deals are happening now at Heritage Lumber and Supply. From instant savings on select power tools to free battery offers on some of the most popular battery sets, you can enjoy great deals and do it all with Steel Battery. Stop by the store located behind Walmart or call Heritage Supply at 812-798-1178. And Crane Credit Union supports area schools and wants to encourage every student to do their very best. From youth and teen accounts, students can earn $5 for every A on their semester report card. If you'd like more information, visit your local Crane Credit Union branch or find out more at cranecu.org. Kevin?
So we go to our second set here after Miners dropping the first one, 25-18. Alicia, any comment about that first set in general?
Well, I
the
feel
quick
like
start
that,
again.
that is not the Miner team that we are used to watching, hands down. So I hope they can pull together this set. And that is a really good Sullivan team that we just watched.
It sure is. Sure was.
Two sides to that, but you know, the stats you were reading at the beginning of the game, we saw some of that right there on the Arrows side of the court, for sure.
Yeah. And again, I think that quick start, the Miners could not overcome that quick start. You fall behind 6-0 or 8, whatever it turned out to be.
Yeah.
It's hard to overcome that.
It really is. It really is hard to overcome.
Especially against a good volleyball team, as you point out.
Yeah.
So the Miners to start. Audrey Sullivan to kick it off for the Miners with the first serve of the second set.
Off the block.
We're going to Golish. Was that Jennings?
That was a great block. Abby McKee and Jennings combination, maybe just McKee.
A Walton Funeral Service block. Good start for the Miners. Sullivan. They're going to go to Golish again. No, they're not. They're going to go on the other side to Jenkins with the tap.
She'll find that hole right there, right over the block.
They keep going right in the hole of the donut.
They've got to pick up. Sullivan picked up on that hole right there, and Miners are going to have to pick up and move that defense.
Izzy Jenkins to serve. Set. Feltner. Yes.
Back to Feltner.
Avery Feltner.
Finding the hole there in the backcourt of the Arrows.
Boy, she has so much potential, and sometimes it'll just flash, and that was one of them. You know what she's capable of doing.
Feltner back to serve.
Avery, 2-1 advantage. Great loft there that almost fell for the Miners. Destiny Gaines, no. Sullivan.
Back row to
Feltner. Row to Feltner, long. That ties it up at 2-2, second set.
Bring number 14, Macy Reed, into the front row. Golish to serve.
Golish long. Only a sophomore. Boy, is she flashing her potential. Back to serve for the Miners. Number 6, Taylor Warwick. Miners with a 3-2 advantage. They get the set. They go to
Macy
Destiny
Reed.
Gaines.
Oh, just kidding. Good job.
Up. Warwick blocked. Great block by Esslinger and Maddie Reed. They were both there. A Walton Funeral Service block on Ella Warwick. It's 3-all.
Kinley will help out there.
Go back to Ella. Nope. Go to Sullivan. There's the set. They go all the way over to Destiny Gaines. No dice.
That'd be another block there. Abby McKee.
Abby McKee with the Walton Funeral Service block. 4-3. Miners by 1.
Bring Ella Norris back to serve for the Miners.
Ella with the tape ace, I'm sorry. It'll count. Second ace of the night. First in this second set for the Miners.
Back row tip.
which is not typical minor volleyball, by the way. Ella Warwick. Boom. 6-3. She's taking a lot sharper angles now.
It's the first advantage for the minors of the game, isn't it?
Well, it's 6-3.
Well, I mean, a couple points ago.
Yes.
But yes.
Yes, you're right. Correct. Norris with the serve. There's the set. Miners able
Good
to make a
up by
play on that
Sullivan.
one. Good dig.
Off
Great
the
block,
again.
and it's in.
Kenley
Was that
Carmichael.
Kenley? Thank
Kenley
you.
Carmichael with the big block there.
A Walton Funeral Service blocked by Kenley. Ella Warwick gives her a little push. 7-3. Miners hold a 4-point advantage. Norris with the serve. Deep serve. Great serve. Wiltermude getting it up with help in the front row there by Jenkins. Miners, Kenley Carmichael gets it. Oh, my. I'm not sure Kenley even thought that was going to actually go over the net, but it did. And it gives the Miners an 8-3 advantage and a little momentum here in this second set on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
Harvest season is coming near, and Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance wants you to give her a call to make sure your farm and farm equipment are properly protected. And Fish Monuments is located at 289 A Street Northeast in Linton. They will meet with you to design your special cemetery monument. So whether you're pre-planning or have experienced the death of a loved one, call Fish Monuments in Linton or reach them by phone at 930-236-3002.
Team Ortho Foot and Ankle Service is home to board-certified foot and ankle surgeon Dr. Matthew Parmeter, who has more than 35 years' experience treating patients across southern Indiana. For more info, call Team Ortho at 812-847-3381. Our family, caring for yours.
And Linton Sporting Goods wants to remind you that they've been locally owned and operated in the family for 40 years. If you want a letter jacket for Christmas, Friday is your deadline.
So back to serve. Ella Norris again picks up where she left off. 8-3 advantage Miners. And that's going to be long. Service error, 8-4. Sullivan
Proved
will
to
be serving.
An effective timeout there by the Arrows.
Good point. Number 10, Jalen McCammon, stepping up to the service line now with a jump serve. Taylor
Set
Warwick
up
is
for
able to handle it.
Carmichael
Get it to
through the
Kenley
block.
Carmichael through the double block. 9-4.
That was Macy Reed and, well, I want to tell you it was Haley Slaughter over there on the block.
Ella Warwick. 9-4 Miners. Tip
Long
to the
tip.
back row. Sullivan. Feltner off the block. Can't do anything with it. Point Sullivan. 9-5. Wiltermuth to serve for Sullivan. Oh, no, that's set. I don't know what little miscommunication in the front there.
Kenley called a different set than Sullivan set for her.
Feltner. Great dig there by Slaughter. Norris keeps it alive. Ella Warwick from the back row. They're going to go to Slaughter. No. Warwick runs it down. Set. Feltner's turn. No. Another tap. A second touch. Is it going to work? No. Set.
Macy Reed.
Strong swing by Gollish.
Gollish.
Avery Feltner. No. We got someone in the net for Sullivan. Point Miners.
Looked like they called Slaughter in the net on the Arrows side.
10-6. Boy, it makes a big difference when you don't start 6-0.
Absolutely.
Miners playing with a little more tenacity here in this second set. Going to Izzy Jenkins. Miners run it down. They call it. Norris calls it. Waves off Warwick.
Dig by
Set.
Kenley.
Back row. Warwick. Ella. Warwick. 11-6. Miners. Again, silencing the boys' pep club.
It has been a little quieter this set.
Carmichael back to serve. Oh, we shouldn't have said something. You know that.
I know.
Shouldn't have said anything because you know what's coming. There's a
long tip
by Golish. No dice, though.
Slide
nice
by
slide.
Jennings.
Jennings is going to fall. Layla Jennings.
That'll make the scoreboard. The Miners up 12-6.
On the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Miners. Kenley Carmichael taking her time. Net tape serve. Drops in. Little tap. It's basically a free ball. Going to go to Ella in the back row. Oh! Just he lofted it up and over. And number 8, Slaughter, couldn't do anything with it.
They were not ready for that little tap right over the block.
They were waiting for the Thunder. 13-6 Miners.
Arrows are bringing number 13, Kaylin Dubowski, into the front row.
Oh, interesting. That is interesting. They need better net play. There she is, and there that is. Oh, they call that one in. I thought that was out.
Looks like that sub of Dubowski paid off for the Arrows. That'll bring in number 1, Avery Kelly, to serve for the Arrows now.
There's some, I think there's some angst over that call, but they'll play on. 13-7. Jennings. That play inside, like I've said before, they need her in there. They need that presence, and she gave it to them there. McKee in, Norris out. Sullivan to serve. Miners up 14-7. And I think you're onto something. I think we'll see more of Dubowski again. I wouldn't be surprised.
Absolutely.
The way she played in the JV, there's an ace. A Key Associates of Linton ace. Only the 3rd ace of the night so far for Sullivan. 2nd of this second set. They're going to go to Golish.
Off
no
the
dice.
block. Feltner on the outside off the block.
She's
Can
blocked.
they play it?
No, they can't. Literally laying on her back. Taylor Warwick hit it up. Ella tried to play it off her one-handed swipe. No dice. 15-8. Sullivan to serve.
I was anxiously waiting to see what she was going to do from the ground there.
I know. Izzy Jenkins with a serve in the net. Service error. Oh, that one hurt if you're a Sullivan fan. 16-8.
Tables turned a little bit on those net serves and serve errors.
Avery Feltner eyes the coach. Has her instructions. There's the serve. They're going to go to Golish, but just a free ball up and over. Sullivan.
Outside to Warwick.
Ella Warwick.
Off the
That's
block.
going to fall off the block. 17-8 Miners. Silence as there's a timeout called on the floor. The Miners are the only ones cheering now with a 17-8 advantage in set 2 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports. Is your roof ready for the next storm, whether it's a leak, replacement, or brand new look? Buncombe Valley Roofing has you covered. For 13 years, we've been the trusted name in residential and commercial roofing in southern Indiana, offering membrane, shingles, and all-metal roofing. Call Coach Sierra Babcock to schedule your free estimate today, 812-227-0818.
In an accident and need a lift, Skinner's Towing Service is your reliable, fast, and friendly people you can depend on 24/7. Call them at 812-699-0743 for locally owned, affordable service. And we want to send a reminder, keep them in your phone because deer season is here.
And Katie Marie Photography, located in Duggar, specializes in newborns and littles. You can find her page on Facebook for more information at Katie Marie Photography. Wow, what a second set here. What a couple of sets. 17-8, this one's far from over. Feltner to serve. Miners up by 9.
Set it up to Gaines.
By
with the
11,
tip.
I'm sorry.
Good save there by Taylor in the back.
Nice block by Feltner.
Good defense by the Arrows to keep it going.
A good Walton Funeral Service block. Jennings again. She says, I'm here. I am right here. Boy, you can tell that weightlifting has made a huge difference for her.
Absolutely.
She is just a threat in there. 18-8. Now by 10, I get the math right. There's just a tap up and over. Ella Warwick
on the outside.
couldn't really get into that one.
Gaines on the outside.
Destiny Gaines will, though. Nope, she just pushes it up and over. Ella again, down the line. A nice diving try by Izzy Jenkins, but no dice. 19-8 Miners. The Mo has switched. The Miners currently with momentum. 19-8. Feltner tries to drop it in there. Destiny. Gaines, yes. The senior trying to rally her team. They've already won the first set. Miners just trying to even it up. Back to serve. Cam Golish. Taylor Warwick handles it. Gets it back to Ella. Bingo! (20-9).
They bring Kinley Carmichael back into the front row for the Miners and send Taylor Warwick back to the line to serve.
Taylor Warwick. The set to Gaines. That was kind of, oh, no. They called that one in.
Yeah, no, the up ref overruled it.
And should have. That was definitely out.
Absolutely.
Definitely out. The linesman on the ground is shaking her head no, but it was out.
It was.
My. 20-9. Miners on top.
21-9.
21-9. Thank you. Now, did that fall? Yes. So it's 21-10. Thank you, Heather. 21-10 back to serve is number 5, Rachel Esslinger. Miners 4 points away from clinching the second set, but it can be a long ways sometimes. Sullivan with the set.
Warwick on the outside.
Oh, you could see that coming. Thunder and lightning. You know, you could also see, Alicia, that time where she was going to go because the hole just opened.
Yeah.
It was like we all saw it at the same time.
Great court awareness on her part.
Oh, my.
What's the call?
Out.
I think that had to be out.
All right. Sullivan's point. 22-11. McCammon. Long. (23-11).
And they did, Kevin, bring Dubowski back into the front row for the Arrows.
I don't blame him. Ella Warwick, jump serve. Hard to handle. Wiltermuth gets it up. Free ball. What can the Miners do in system? Let's see. They're going to go to Carmichael. A little tap. Dombrowski saves it. Gaines over the double block. Sullivan with a chicken wing swing at it to get it up and over. Dombrowski long. (24-11). We're at set point. Ella's serve. The set. Golish. No dice. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Maddie Reed. Good swing there. Free ball for the Miners. Where's it going to go? Feltner.
Nice spot.
No. Good rundown by Sullivan. The Golden Arrows will not let that one fall. Now set. Dombrowski tries to push. No dice. Sullivan again. Ella from the back row. Yo! Still in. Still playing.
Free ball.
Feltner. Dubowski out. And that's going to do it. Second set. 25-11. Linton, we're all tied up at one set apiece on the Linton Cycles Sales scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports. Linton Sporting Goods serves Linton and surrounding areas with quality sporting goods and screen printing for over 25 years. We specialize in embroidery and team sales, located on Highway 54 west in Linton. Stop by and visit this family and locally owned shop today. Need quality hardwood mulch, compost, tree removal, or stump grinding? Contact CAS Contracting, DBA Kramer's Tree Service, who has been locally owned for over 30 years. They also specialize in land clearing and development. If it's an outside job, call 812-847-7221. Violet & Company is located in downtown Linton with flowers for all occasions. Find them on Facebook at Violet & Company to stay up to date with new gift arrivals, incoming specials. Whether you're looking to brighten someone's day with a simple bouquet or celebrate a birthday, wedding, or special occasion, they encourage you to live life in full bloom.
Fall is here, which means it's time to reconsider replacing those drafty old windows with new windows from Vinyl Craft. New replacement windows will help make sure your home is more comfortable and reduce your home's heating and cooling costs. So call Heritage Lumber and Supply at 812-798-1178 for a free estimate today.
Life moves fast. Car rides, chaos, cuddles, but protecting your family with life insurance, that's worth slowing down for. Call Alicia Cornelius at Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance because love plans ahead. 812-582-8941. But Alicia,
Yes, sir.
let's just not call you for the next hour.
No, you can text. I've been texting. I've been over here answering texts the whole time, Kevin. Work never stops.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We do want to say thank you to all the sponsors that you hear and you see tonight in rotation for making these broadcast live stream productions free to view at home for all of you.
We're getting set here for set number 3. If you've been following us, Sullivan won the first set, 25-18. Miners take the second, 11-25. Back to serve now, number 7, Izzy Jenkins. For Sullivan.
And those of you watching on YouTube and Facebook Live, let us know where you're watching from for a possible shout-out on tonight's broadcast.
So we're exactly right. We'd love to have you. Abby McKee! Oh, my!
Great swing. Great swing, right back to that open corner.
You bet. Man. Abby said, let's play.
She sure did.
1-0. Miners on top.
Feltner.
Just starting. Feltner with the serve. Tap. Oh, great call. Rachel Esslinger with just a one-handed tap. Perfect. Golish is now in to serve. It's 1-1. And an ace. That, by the way, is the third ace for Sullivan. They did not get any in the second set. Now we're in the third. They get their first. So they have 3 on the night. Oh, good duck. Good duck by Taylor Warwick. I thought that might have got her jersey, actually.
Or her ponytail.
Oh, maybe that was what that was.
I was nervous.
Yeah.
Got to bring Kinley Carmichael into the front row and Warwick back to serve.
Taylor, the younger Warwick, to serve. That's right at the net. They're able to keep that one alive. Destiny Gaines long.
They call a off the block there.
Oh, they did. Oh,
They
thank
did.
you.
I didn't
Did not
see it,
see
but
that.
yeah.
Okay, that knots it up at 2. And Esslinger again to serve.
3-2 on the Linton
Oh.
Cycle Sales scoreboard.
I called it too quick.
Passed up by Feltner. Set to Ella Warwick with a long tip.
Long tip, no dice. Go back to Destiny Gaines.
Good up,
Ella tries
good
to
up.
save it. They do. They get it up and over. Sullivan, we'll see. Go back to Destiny Gaines. No. Feltner with the dig. Ella Warwick. Call that one in. There's some discrepancy. I believe Sullivan's head coach,
Oh,
Cassidy Clothier, was up.
I thought the discrepancy was from over in the student block, and they generally go against anything that the line judge says. I know from experience.
Serve. That could have been long. We'll never know, though. Gaines. Uh-oh. That's going to be it. That's going to be a kill.
Little miscommunication there in the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Want to say hello to Kathy and Niall Regal, who are watching tonight.
Rachel Esslinger tosses the ball to number 10, Jalen McCammon. Jalen serve. On the... Oh, my.
Out.
Did that fall?
No,
out.
I think that was
Okay.
out.
Okay. Here we're...
Vanderkolt over here, he's not so sure it was, but I do think it was.
All righty. McCammon. 5-3, Sullivan on top. Ella Warwick. Boom.
Listen to the floor and wait for the thunder. You could feel that here in this gym.
Yeah, you can, absolutely.
5-4. Sullivan still leading by 1 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Gollish. Oh, no, I keep saying that, and it's Maddie Reed. Gollish is 15, and Maddie Reed is 14. Great play by Maddie. Wiltermuth serve. Sullivan up by 2. Feltner, just a little push over the net.
Slaughter with the
Same
push.
thing, yeah. Feltner
That's
trying to
too
go down
far.
the side. Too far, too strong, wide.
It's not a bad spot. Just a little wide.
It was open, but too much English on it. Wiltermuth.
Sullivan tries to
up.
hit that spot over there.
At second touch. Oh, nice swing there by Izzy Jenkins. 8-4, Sullivan opening up a 4-point advantage. Be interesting to see how far this rally will go before Linton might call a timeout.
Sullivan
Second
with a
touch
push.
again. Yeah.
Oh, she's underneath.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Underneath
Somebody
setter.
underneath the net?
Setter, yeah. She crossed underneath the net there.
Okay. 8-5. Jennings in. Taylor Warwick out. Kenley Carmichael back to serve. Here's the set. That time it's Gollish, and that time it's in. Gollish with the kill.
Number 1, Avery Kelly, back to in the game and to serve.
9-5. Sullivan opened up a 4-point advantage here.
Slide.
On the slide, no
Gotta
dice.
stop and readjust there a little.
Ella. Taylor. Set. Destiny Gaines. Boom. No. Izzy Jenkins. Doggone it, Kev. Izzy Jenkins with a great play there. And right now, quite an advantage, a 5-point advantage.
Feltner on the outside
for
off the block.
Feltner off the block. Here's the set. They're going to go back to Gollish. No dice. Feltner, Gollish right there. It's going to fall. No. What a dig by Norris. Try to push it in, and instead they push it out. 10-6. Miners trailing by 4. And going back to serve right now is Audrey Sullivan for the Miners. trailing by 4. They're going to go to Golish again. Just a little tap. Taylor Warwick.
Back row.
Ella, back row. Golish, tap. They like that. Feltner. Wiltermood. Up and over. Jenkins. No
Nice.
dice. Great dive by Ella Warwick.
Good
Feltner
save,
on the
good
recovery.
save.
Gets it up and over. You're running a slide there. No dice for Golish.
Nice.
There it is. Abby McKee.
She snuck that one right in there in the open hole in the middle of the court.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of room there, really.
No.
But she nailed it. 10-7. Sullivan still up by 3. Here's McKee. Set. Just a little push up and over the net by Jenkins. Feltner returns the favor. The set, nope. Second touch try, and there's a great move by Jennings.
It was. Layla wants the in call, but it.
Boy, I thought that was in.
No,
Was it out?
It's hard to tell from up here, really, if
It
you're
is.
being honest, but I do think it was out. It
Okay.
looked a little long, a little wide.
Jenkins. Oh, did the flag break?
We want to say hello to Jim Rink watching from Panama City Beach.
Boy, Ella Warwick can do it all.
Fix the flag.
She can set. She can spike. She can fix the flag.
Oh, we got a replacement coming in.
Oh, well, look at that. Oh, Ella raises her hand like I got it. Teamwork.
I think that flag has seen better days.
11-7. Sullivan on top, and they're serving. Izzy Jenkins. Great serve, but Taylor Warwick able to handle it. Feltner, it's blocked.
Good defense, good cover.
Great Walton Funeral Service block there by Golish. We're going to go to number 4, Destiny Gaines. They kind of lost track of Destiny in the second set, but they found her again here in set number 3.
Absolutely.
12-7, Sullivan. Ella, back row, in the net. Boy, Golish was right there. I thought she might have been under the net a little bit there.
It's hard to tell when the ball hits the net, though, and the net comes into the blocker.
Good point. 13-7, Sullivan.
Good
Where are we
save
gonna
by
get it
Taylor
over?
Warwick.
Yes. Wiltermood. There's the set. Going to a sliding Golish, and it's in there. 14-7. The Miners have seen enough. They want a timeout. It's 14-7 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard in set number 3. This is Rader Media Sports.
Century, you have seen a lamp as our logo. This is the lamp of hope. It is a symbol that though we will go through darkness at the time of loss, there is a light that leads us to a greater eternity. It also reflects that we will be a light to help you through this difficult time. We're here when you need us most.
Country roads to city streets, Corey Motter is the local expert Greene County trusts. With proven results and a drive to help you succeed. Close it with Corey and turn your real estate goals into reality. So far tonight, Panama City is our furthest destination. Is that correct?
Correct. Friday night it was Guam.
Yeah, we had Guam the other
geez.
night. Probably a base of an American serviceman at a base, no doubt. There's the serve.
Jennings,
and it's in.
Right on the back line. Or right inside it, I should say.
Yep.
Feltner back to serve for the Miners.
14-8 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Miners trailing by 6, but as Alicia's pointed out before, that might have been a good timeout. We'll see. Destiny Gaines.
Oh, nice
What
save.
a
Nice
save by Taylor Warwick. Lays out and punches the ball. There's a second touch. They're going back the other way. Going to go to
Gaines with
Destiny
the tip.
Gaines again with the tip. Warwick. Ella in the net. 15-8, Sullivan. There's the overrated chant that has been quiet for a while. Golish back to serve.
Nice.
Nice dig by Taylor Warwick. Ella gets it up and over. Maddie Reed. I've miscalled her name so many times, I wanted to make sure I got it right that time.
Well,
16-8.
I'm fairly certain I've said her first name is Macy the whole time, so I apologize for that.
There we go. Miners get one. I'm not sure, was that McKee? I missed that. I saw the ball going right in the empty spot. Point Miners.
I don't think it was. I think it was Avery Feltner.
Okay.
She passed up and over the net, and it fell.
Taylor Warwick. Gaines. Destiny Gaines has found her mojo again here in set 3. 17-9 Sullivan by 8. Esslinger. Serve. Ella.
Oh. All right.
What was the call?
They called number 14, Maddie Reed, in the net for the Arrows.
Okay. She gets some direction. Maddie gets direction from her coach about what she was doing there.
She was, I think, getting ready for the setter dump. And
Ella Norris with the serve long. 18-10. Sullivan on top. McCammon. Ace.
Key Associates of Linton.
4th ace of the night for Sullivan, 2nd in this 3rd set. She'll get another.
Serve
long.
It out.
Service error. 19-11. Sullivan on the verge of clinching this 3rd set. Miners trailing by 8.
Set up to Slaughter and off the block.
Oh, nice swing by Haley Slaughter, the junior. Set, or the serve by Wiltermude.
Kinley Carmichael.
Kinley. Wiltermude goes back to Golish. That, I thought, nope, that was not going to be long. Ella Norris. Feltner, no. They get to it. Golish.
Nice
blocked
block.
at the net by Kinley Carmichael. A Walton Funeral Service block. Set. Feltner, Wiltermude can't handle it. Point Miners. Boy, you're excited every point here, but you really look at the scoreboard, it's an 8-point advantage for Sullivan.
It really does. This set, the first set and the second set, seemed that spread out, but this one really hasn't, to me.
Carmichael. Getting set. Serves. They're going to go to number 7, Jenkins. Miners back row. Ella. No dice.
Slaughter on a roll.
No dice. Ooh, I didn't think they were going to get anything done with that, but they do or don't. No, Norris gets it up and over. Set again. They go to Jenkins again.
That one was off the tape and back down on the floor.
Point Miners. They still trail by 7, but Sullivan is kind of stalled here at 20. Yes. No. Out. All right. I thought that might have fallen, but no dice. 21-13. Sullivan by 8 again. Avery Kelly to serve. Set. Go back on the slide. No dice. Feltner gets it up and over. Norris with a diving save. Feltner, another tip. Golish. That was out, right?
No, that was in. It went right over the top of Ella Norris's hands and right there in that back corner.
22-13. Sullivan on the verge of clinching set number 3 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports. Before and after renovation reveals are all the rage these days, and no one knows that better than Brock Anderson at Brock Anderson Construction. Whether it's painting, roofing, drywall, trim, electrical, or an overall remodel, Brock's before and after reveal will have you striving to come home to quality. With over 25 years experience in the construction field, call Brock Anderson Construction at 812-798-5583 for your home repair and building need. And as he always says, go Miners. So back to serve is Avery Kelly. It's one set apiece, but the Golden Arrows on the verge of possibly clinching their second one of the night. Nice block there by Golish.
Good cover there, off the block.
Feltner, little push
They're
up and
gonna
over.
call that a lift.
They call it a lift. So, 23-13. Sullivan just 2 points away from the third set. Audrey Sullivan calls her number on the second touch. We're going to go to number 7, Jenkins. No dice. Ella Warwick from the back row. Great one-handed stab by McCammon. Now Warwick returns the favor but can't get enough on it to get underneath it to raise it up. 24-13. We're at set point. Feltner with the kill. 24-13. McKee back in. Norris out.
24-14 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
Sullivan to serve.
There it is. I want to go over a little push shot by Jenkins. No dice. Miners go to Feltner. Wiltermuth is able to dig that one up. Now Jenkins off the block. The Walton Funeral Service block. Abby McKee.
Spot.
What's the call?
They called Sullivan in the net, but
Sullivan in the net. Miners point.
great roll over the block by McKee.
24-15. Sullivan still on top.
Layla's
right at the net.
Up.
Great block. Jennings and McKee two-time it for a Walton Funeral Service block.
Layla has really had an outstanding night at the net for the Miners tonight.
24-16. Miners still trailing. This is like quadruple set point. Nope, I jinxed it. There it is. 25-16. Sullivan wins set number 3. We'll have set number 4 when we return. This is Rader Media Sports. The next time you need a lift, call Skinner's Towing. They're locally owned and operated since 2012. If you are ever in an accident or breakdown and unsure who to call, request Skinner's Towing at 812-699-0743 for fast, friendly, and affordable towing. No matter the vehicle, no matter the situation, no matter the climate, no matter the time. Skinner's Towing, the people you can depend on 24/7.
Need a hand with your next big project? Call Hall's Excavating for all types of excavating. They are family-owned local folks you can trust to get the job done right. And let your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Jathan Wright, help you think about insurance. Stop by the office, submit your information online, or give them a call at 812-798-2615 today. Kevin?
So we are getting geared up here for set number 4. The Miners are really being pushed here today. Not just pushed, but really Sullivan Golden Arrows have come out firing on all cylinders in sets 1 and 2. The Miners had control all the way in set 2, so now it's 2-1, Sullivan on top.
And if you see the left-hand scoreboard, we give you a score recap. First set was 25-18, in courtesy of Sullivan. Second set, 25-11, Linton, and third set, 25-16 to Sullivan. So the Sullivan Golden Arrows lead 2-1.
And, of course, this will be interesting because Heather and Alicia, these two teams could very well meet again in sectional.
Absolutely. Draw happens this Sunday night. We're going to have that information on our Facebook page to let everyone know who's going to face who for the Class 2A Sectional 47, which will be held right here at Sullivan the week. It would be the week after next. So it's 14th, 16th, and 18th.
We shouldn't be surprised because I know both these teams came in with impressive records. I'm going back here now. Sullivan came in with 19-5. Miners came in at 18-6. So, you know, it's not a surprise that we'd see the quality volleyball that we've seen.
We should remind everyone our next broad live stream production is this Thursday as the Shakamak Lakers come to Linton-Stockton for Dig Pink Night. That is a 5:25 pregame and a 6 o'clock JV set.
And that will also be ladies' night.
Alicia Cornelius and Penny Dunn have graciously offered to step in your absence on Thursday night, Kevin, and we'll also have Ashlyn Tatlock sitting in running camera. So,
you know, it could be a really interesting combination, Penny and I having mics together.
Well,
I'm not sure what to even say after that.
I don't know either.
We just have a lot of fun together, that's all.
Oh, okay.
All
okay.
right.
All right.
We'll keep it clean.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. So let's get started for set 4, folks. A lot of volleyball to go, but we're getting down where the rubber meets the road. The Miners want to stay alive here in this contest. They've got to win this set. Sullivan to serve. Wiltermood is able to field it. Galish blocked by McKee and by Jennings. Walton Funeral Service block. You know, you watch McKee. Her jaw just drops when she gets one of those.
Absolutely.
It just goes wide open. It's great. 1-0 Miners. Sullivan with the serve. They're going to go back to Galish. That time she tips over the double block.
Sullivan,
she wasn't going to hit into that again, Alicia.
No. Sullivan comes out of nowhere with the dive, but not quite quick enough on it.
Yeah, it's always interesting with Linton's Addie Sullivan because when you're playing Sullivan and you keep saying Sullivan makes the play, you keep thinking you're talking about the team, and you're talking about Audrey Sullivan. There's the serve by Jenkins. 2-1.
Back row, Ella
Sullivan
Warwick.
on top. Ella in the tape. Or was that blocked?
It was blocked.
A Walton Funeral Service block then. Destiny Gain. No, that was not. That's number 7, Jenkins. Feltner. Thought that would fall. No, that's Destiny Gaines. Ella Warwick says no. Feltner, tap, no dice. Set. Galish falls. Boy, that is just like a changeup in baseball because she gives you that full windup, but it just loops instead of the intense speed that you're expecting.
Yeah.
3-1.
Definitely gets you off a little.
Nice push there by Audrey Sullivan. Now there's Destiny Gaines. No. Feltner.
Oh, great placement.
Tried to put it back in the right corner. No dice. Nice block. A Walton Funeral Service block by the Miners again, but they're able to get it up and over. Esslinger. Jennings says, stop this.
Yeah. Put it right down in that back court. Off the defense hands.
And you cannot underestimate the velocity of that ball coming off her swing.
For sure.
Because that time, that had heat on it. That had a little mustard to go. 3-2. Sullivan still on top. Gaines. Ella.
Yeah, a little wide.
Wide. Golish, it looks like, will be back serving for Sullivan. They have a 4-2 advantage here. In the net.
On the Linton Cycle scoreboard, Sullivan is up 5-2 here.
Yep. McKee.
And that'll fall.
Off the deflection. It should be a point Miners. 5-3 Sullivan on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Miners cannot afford to fall behind. Comebacks are getting hard to come by. Up and over. Sullivan. Kenley Carmichael. Good save by Taylor Warwick. Going to go on the other side to
Nice
Destiny
job.
Gaines. Blocked by McKee, but it goes out of bounds. Point Sullivan.
Her timing on that block over there is on point tonight for McKee.
Six-three Sullivan. There's the serve. Great serve. They try to dip it right in there. Ella Warwick. Destiny Gaines. Boy, there's some great volleyball out here tonight. Ella again, part two. Blocked out of bounds. Should be a minor point.
Off the block.
No. They're saying that Linton touched it off the deflection.
It went off the block and out of bounds wide, but they're saying it's off of Linton somewhere, and I'm not sure I'm seeing where that
Whoa, I'm
happened.
not sure what that was saying because that went out of bounds. That makes a 7-3 score. Sullivan on top, and you cannot. The Miners have shown that they cannot fall far behind in this Sullivan squad. Now the chair, there's going to be a discussion. Nobody touched that, clearly, I thought.
I don't think so either. McKee did throw an arm up and tried to pull her arm back down. I don't think she touched it.
There's some discussion about it. Now what's that?
They're going to call a replay.
They're going to replay the point.
Yeah, which is fine. That's better than losing the point.
So Esslinger to serve.
McKee,
Cross court.
they'll free ball it over here to Linton.
Go to Feltner. Sullivan. Ella blocked. Wow. Maddie Reed says, I can do that. Blocks it back. Point Sullivan.
Walton Funeral Service block.
It's the serve. Set. Ella. Ella says,
Take that.
yep. Point, counterpoint.
Norris into serve for the Miners.
7-4. Sullivan still ahead by 3. Norris serve. Set. There's a block by Ella Warwick. And that's number 4, Destiny Gaines, who the victim there. Walton Funeral Service blocked by Ella. 7-5. The Miners trying to creep their way back up into this. Great serve.
Off the block.
Off the deflection. Good swing there by Maddie Reed. Makes it 8-5. Sullivan still with that 3-point cushion. And Jalen McCammon stepping back to serve for the Golden Arrows. Ace.
I think she thought it was going to go out and then decided too late it's staying in, and it was just too late.
9-5. Sullivan. 4th set. They already have a 2-1 advantage. Playing very, very well. That one's out service here. 9-6 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Ella Warwick to serve. Set, tip, blocked by Kenley Carmichael. Maddie Reed. Go back to Ella. And that's going to be a point. 9-7. The Miners have not been this close in a while. They're down by 2. Great serve by Ella.
Slaughter saves it.
Yeah, inside the pin barely. Feltner, long. (10-7), 3-point game. Wiltermude to serve. She drops it in there almost perfect. Sullivan able to make the play to keep it alive. Tip going the other way by Jenkins. Warwick, Feltner, Wiltermude. Sullivan again on the set. Back row. Ella. What a dig by McCammon. They're able to keep it alive. Miners.
Out to Feltner.
Feltner. Wiltermude again.
Who's going to find the hole?
There it is. Izzy Jenkins finds it. 11-7. Set. Feltner.
Off the block.
Set again. This time a little touch and go by Golish. Miners are able to handle it, or are they? No. Too high. It went off the rafters up above. And that's going to make it 12-7. Sullivan ahead by 5, and they're threatening to take this 4th set. This is Rader Media Sports. The Grill of Linton is a 100-year tradition and in the same family for the last 40. Open 7 days a week with steak night every Friday and Saturday night. You can dine in or carry out at this eatery located in the heart of downtown Linton. Team Ortho is Greene County's only orthopedic clinic featuring board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. John Hammerstein. Team Ortho also has lead athletic trainer Jed Arsenault, who works with the Linton-Stockton student athletes to help minimize the risk of injury. Greene County General Hospital, our family, caring for yours. We are in the 4th set. Sullivan took the first set, 25-18. Linton the second, 25-11. Sullivan the third, 25-16. And they're leading here in the 4th, 12-7. Wiltermude to serve. Carmichael long. (13-7). Wiltermude again. Norris. Sullivan. Warwick.
That'll be out too.
Long. 14-7. Sullivan have the Miners doubled up.
Short serve.
Feltner.
Off the block.
Yes, off the block.
Looks like the Miners are going to make a little bit of a change here and bring in Sage Hall to serve.
Sage stepping up. The libero for the junior varsity with a great serve, and boy,
What a
perfect.
save.
What a save by Sullivan. But there we go, Jennings. Yes, on the slide.
Really, Kevin, on the scoreboard, we talk about 7 points, and gosh, but score in volleyball can turn around real quickly.
Another great serve.
Off the block.
Oh, they go to Golish, but Jennings is there to block it. The Walton Funeral Service block, but there's a block. But it's going to count for the Miners. Slaughter with the block on Feltner, but it's a point Miners, 14-10. Sage Hall again back to serve.
Nice serve.
Great serve, just barely cleared the tape.
Back to Slaughters.
There's a dig by Sullivan. Norris, Feltner on the
Nice
run.
spot, nice
What
spot.
a beautiful play down line.
She's been trying to hit that spot right over there in the front corner, and she finally found it.
14-11.
That's
in
a good
the
run.
net.
That was a good
run from Sage Hall. Carmichael back in for Sage. Taylor Warwick back in. Then Carmichael, immediately back out. 15-11.
Good receive. Good choice.
She calls her number. Second touch. Audrey Sullivan. 15-12, a 3-point game. Sullivan still on the lead.
McKee back into the front row for the Miners. It'd be nice to have that block right over there again.
Audrey Sullivan. They're going to go to Golish. And that's going to fall. The sophomore is there when they need her. 16-12, again, 4-point advantage. You just can't quite break through. And that's a credit to the Golden Arrows. Jenkins to serve.
Back row to Ella
Back
Warwick.
row, Ella. No dice that time. Just short of the net. Gains.
Nice
Great save by
Warwick.
Warwick and company. Slide there by Golish. Doesn't pay off.
Abby McKee.
McKee's turn.
And she'll get it.
Yes! (16-13). Miners trailing by 3. They've trailed by 3 recently before, but they haven't been able to get it down to 2. Feltner's serve. Ace!
Key Associates of Linton ace for Avery Feltner.
Seeing a little excitement back on the Miners side of the court now.
16-14. They're trailing by 2. Can they pull this out of the fire? That's going to be almost in the net. Blocked by Ella Warwick. But
Great
in
read.
truth, Esslinger was a little hung up there in the net as well.
She was trying to dump it over as a setter, and that's a good read on Ella's part to see that coming.
Walton Funeral Service block. Thanks, Alicia. 16-15 in this fourth and unbelievable set of volleyball on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports.
We're going to keep it right here and remind everyone that on Thursday is our next live stream production as the Shakamak Lakers come to Linton for Dig Pink Night. There's going to be lots of things going on. Make sure you bring some extra spare cash as students will be going through the stands. They're going to have some silent auction items available for you. Obviously, come dressed in pink. And watch our Facebook page both tomorrow and Thursday leading up to the game for some special items you don't want to miss.
Heather, I think they are wearing yellow ribbons in their hair on Thursday night, too, for the young lady up at Terre Haute South.
Lily.
Remind everybody to stay tuned for the Tech Shack postgame show, no matter how this plays out. It's 16-15. Sullivan still on top. They're going to go to Destiny Gaines.
Nice dig by Avery Feltner.
Able to be on top of that.
Nice
Jennings,
spot.
a little push. And they're having trouble with it. Gaines, though, is able to almost bring it home. Not quite. Warwick. No. Wiltermood. Right side. Set. Whose is it? Ella's, and she's blocked. Blocked by Rachel Esslinger, number 5. What a huge play. 17-15. Getting set for the serve. It's number 15, Golish.
Great receive right there.
Abby
with a
McKee.
tip.
Just a push. Gaines, no dice. In the air, now another little tap by Jennings, no dice. They're going to go back to Gaines, and who can blame him? The senior, Destiny Gaines, delivers.
They left a little bit of a gap there in that block on Gaines, and she found the middle of it for sure.
Golish again. 3-point advantage for Sullivan. And there's an ace. Boy, is that a big one. And there's a timeout on the floor. It's 19-15. Sullivan on the verge of closing out. a possible 3-1 victory. This would be a huge win for Sullivan.
Yes.
This is Rader Media Sports.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
It's 19-15 Sullivan in the fourth set. They already own a 2-1 advantage here. Trying really hard to clinch this. By the way, this very gymnasium is where sectionals and volleyball will be played. Oh, my.
Timeout well called right there.
Service error. 19-16. Miners trailing now by 3.
Kinley Carmichael come back into the front row for the Miners.
Taylor Warwick lofts one up. Go back to Gaines off the deflection in the stands. Destiny Gaines has really delivered for the Miners tonight. 20-16. They're ahead by 4 now. Esslinger to serve. Ella. They're able to save it. Great move by Wiltermude. Ella gets another chance.
She really does a good job saving that.
McKee, Sullivan, Warwick.
Can they save it?
Yes.
Man, they have really, really done a good job playing defense.
Warwick again. This time, Wiltermude can't get it.
The arrows have come together to get balls back over to the Miners side of the court like I've never seen.
It's like when you're hitting a tennis ball against the wall. It just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
And after a while, that's got to take an emotional toll because the Miners normally on those would be winners.
That's why you've seen the motivation shift so much, I think, tonight.
Oh, Audrey misplays that one in the net. Tough break. 21-17. Sullivan by 4, and they're 4 away from a 3-1 win here tonight, possibly. McCammon serves, lofts it deep. Nobody there. Miscommunication. That was a big play. 22-17. McCammon to serve again. Set. Ella. Wiltermude. Jenkins calls for it. No. Ella calls for it. Blocked again. This time blocked by Maddie Reed. (23-17) Sullivan. They win this. I think you're going to see a celebration. Ella.
You know, the block on the Sullivan side of the court, whether blocking effectively and getting it straight back down or deflection off the block so their defense can pass it up, they've been very good tonight.
23-18. Long. Set, match, point. The serve, and that's going to do it. 25-18, and Sullivan celebrates. They win in 3, 25-18, 11-25, 25-16, and 25-18. It's been a great night of volleyball, but Sullivan will celebrate tonight. And no doubt remember this when it comes time for sectionals in this very gymnasium. We'll be back with the Tech Shack post-game show when we return. This is Rader Media Sports. There's a new kind of tech store in town, and it's not playing by your old rules. Welcome to Tech Shack in Linton, America's newest technology store for hands-on tinkerers, off-grid thinkers, and everyday problem solvers. Need two-way radios? Got them. Electronic parts? Stop. Survival gear? Ready to roll. It's like Radio Shack on steroids. Tech Shack in Linton. This ain't your daddy's shack.
He'll fire his three.
Welcome back to the Tech Shack post-game show as Sullivan pulls out a 4-set stunner tonight over the Linton-Stockton Miners, 25-18, 11-25, 25-16, and 25-18. So he's switched now to the records. Sullivan will up their record to 20-5. Linton-Stockton will fall now to 18-7. The next match for Linton-Stockton then is Thursday night, Heather.
Yes, it is. It will be Dig Pink night at Linton-Stockton, where we will honor and remember those who have lost the battle with breast cancer and celebrate those that have courageously won the battle against breast cancer. And we will be on the air at 5:25 for pregame, 6 p.m. for a JV match tip. Alicia, Cornelius, and Penny Dunn will be setting in Kevin's absence due to a family situation. So I'm very thankful for them being able to step up and sit in with me, and then also with Ashlyn Tatlock, who is planning to be there to run camera. We want to remind all of you to come in and bring some extra cash, because there's going to be some raffles, some silent auction items, and we are going to be joined here by Coach Scott Vanderkolk.
Coach has just no doubt come from the locker room where he's been able to talk a little bit to the girls after this ball game. Coach, this is one of those where it really was two super good volleyball teams out here going back and forth.
Kudos to Sullivan tonight for giving us a lot of really good film for sectionals, and the remainder of the season. Really, the things we've been working on in practice, they weren't there tonight. The crowd took us out of it early in the first set, and that had a big impact on how that one went. And it's tough to recover from a slow start like that. After, especially playing Saturday and having a really tough match, I really thought that was going to prepare us well for coming in here today, and that proved false for us. So. Let's go with a question.
There's a lot of people that you could single out for either one team or another, but I want to focus a little bit, at least for Sullivan. Destiny Gaines really was a presence on the floor for them.
They've got a lot of confidence in both their outside hitters. They did a nice job mixing their shots up. We've got to do a better job with the block on them, obviously. I haven't seen stats, obviously, but they were very comfortable going to all five of their hitters. You've got to be really accountable for their setter. She's super aggressive, especially on those tight sets. And when she plays first ball, she turns into an attacker. So It's a lot of mental preparation that we didn't do a great job on executing that stuff. Obviously we're going to take a close look at everything and be ready to work in practice tomorrow. That's for sure.
I don't have an exact count, but I know that normally I think you're on 5 or so aces. Normally you have many more than that. The serves just weren't there tonight. Is that part of the defense, or?
No, that's lack of execution on our part. We had too many missed serves, considering how much time we spend working on serving and just getting reps and working on keeping the ball flat and fast. The amount of lollipops we served over the net was you just can't give them a ball like that and expect to play defense against 3 hitters on a fast offense, and that starts with that serve. So we've got to do a better job of taking care of that part of the game, and that shouldn't be an issue for us.
This is going to be where they play sectionals. No doubt Sullivan's going to remember this. No doubt Linton will as well.
If we forget about this one before next season, we're doing something wrong. So obviously with the draw on Sunday, I'd like to see Sullivan on there, on our side of the bracket. I'm sure they'd love to see us there too. With what they did to us tonight, I'm sure they're going to come into that game with a lot of confidence. I want payback, and I know our girls will too. So we'll see what happens on the draw on Sunday, but we've got to make sure that we take advantage of the practice time we've got left.
And you turn your attention to Thursday night.
Yeah, Shacklemack went 5 with Sullivan. Apples to apples comparison there. Maybe Shacklemack's going to beat us in 4.
We just didn't see the minors like we normally see the minors.
No, that was not what we're capable of. I'm not proud of the effort I gave. I'm not proud of the effort the girls gave. I think they would agree. I hope they would agree, because that's a gut check if you ever seen one. With the rivalry it is to come out flat and not. I didn't feel like we were super focused at times. I didn't feel like we played as a unit.
But Coach, if you're going to have a wake-up call, it's better now than later.
Love to have it right before sectionals. Just I thought Saturday was that gut check. We played great Saturday, so hopefully this gets us woke back up and ready to go for sectionals.
Coach, thank you very much for coming up. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it, guys.
Coach Scott Vanderkolk coming up for the Tech Shack post-game show. Alicia, any final comments from you after this tonight? Obviously, the coach disappointed in this loss tonight.
No, I would just say I'm anxious to watch sectional 47 here at this gym. I think there will be a lot of good volleyball out of that sectional.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Heather, that's going to wrap it up for me. 4 sets, 25-18, 11-25, 25-16, 25-18. Fans still milling around here. They want to just kind of soak this up. Heather?
As you see on the screen, the graphic for Thursday night's game, SWIAC matchup, Shacklemack versus Linton. It is also Dig Pink night, so watch our Facebook page for lots of pink to start in honor and celebration of those that have fought the fight and have won, and in remembrance of those that lost their fight with breast cancer. So for Alicia Cornelius, myself, Kevin Rader, and special guest Jason Rader, this is a production of Rader Media Sports.